All right. We are live. And, oh, shoot. I forgot. This is like, I have to fix a bunch of overlay stuff. I don't really want to do it like that. Let's see. Can I do it like this? No.
Whoops.
Oh, man. I didn't realize it was the old way. All right. Give me 1 second. What we're going to do is we'll let everyone introduce themselves and their characters while I fix this. And, yeah, we'll go from there. So with that, we will start with Paula.
Hi. What am I doing? Introducing my character. Okay.
Correct.
My name is Paula. I am playing Vic, who is just a human barbarian, you know? She's just like standard tank, angry at everything, raging all the time.
Perfect. Next up, we'll go to Laura.
Hi, I'm Laura. I'm going to be playing Nolte, who is an Astamir Druid of the Stars. Very into knowing what the stars will tell her and that everything is part of the plan.
I love it. We will then go to Nicole.
I'm Nicole. I play Kat Dankill, who's a dwarf monk who is a high-functioning alcoholic, and that's like actually my feat, so it's like actually official at this point. So
Nice. And we will go over to Tom.
I am playing Riley, the Undying Warlock, who is likes gambling, starting fights, and hiding the fact that he's secretly dying and is maybe more undead than it is led on to be.
Nice. And last is Andy.
I'm playing Francis D'Angelo, a Human Tempest cleric. Sorry for my camera not working. You'll just have to use your imagination.
That's all right. And then my camera is going to take his place anyway because I'm having all sorts of issues on my end as well. So I am Juce and I am DMing, and we're going to have a good time tonight. This could be the very last session. There's a chance, depending on things, that this is it. So with that, let's get into it. Do you guys remember what was happening last time?
it's been like
As everybody turns to the scribe.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so last time we stepped back into this really long and hard battle with the hags. They kept nailing us with ice storms. It was really irritating. I think Riley got dropped, Kat got dead. I think I saved everybody most of the time. I think I blew everybody up with a Hellfire Orb spell, and then Nolte broke out in Mass Cure and kind of brought everybody back up. We fought a troll at the very, very end. I think I ended up casting a destructive wave, killing the last hag. Nolte called lightning, and then the hags fell into a cauldron of acid. But then at the very end, the goddamn troll got back up.
I believe he did.
I don't know exactly what that means, but I remember a big, ugly troll. I think he only has about 1 hit point, though, so I think that's kind of cool. In fact, I noted that here on my notes, 1 hit point.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, that sounds about right. And you guys were talking about how you needed to get Kat's equipment back because you did not have it. Because she was in the cage outside at the start of last session. So, yeah. With that, there is a troll that is not dead yet. What would you guys like to do? I believe our initiative order was me, Riley, Vic, Francis, Kat, and Nolte. So, I guess I should go first, right? Since I think we were still in initiative order. And he is going to go straight for Vic. Because, Vic makes the most sense. She was probably near him when it happened.
Probably. Yeah.
He gets one bite attack, and I don't remember how. I think I have 4 claw attacks right here. So we'll do the bite attack first.
Was I still raging, or do I need to redo that?
I'm assuming you were raging. Does a 15 hit you, though?
Nope. Sure
Okay,
doesn't.
so his bite doesn't get you. Let's do his claw attacks. Yeah, that hits. 22 does hit.
Yeah.
That one's going to miss, so I got 1 hit. All right, and then I've got 2 hits because the other one's in the 20s as well. So, 2 claw attacks. First one is 20 points of slashing damage. And the second is 12, 13, that is 18 points of slashing damage from the troll.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome, Riley.
Yeah. That seems like a problem. What's all around us? Do we fight other things in here?
You did. So off to the left of you guys is where the hag's little area was with the skin curtain.
Mm-hmm.
But straight ahead is what looks like the troll's lair, and there's bones and a bunch of stuff in there. And to the right looks like a hallway. And I don't remember what you guys were using for light, but I know Vic originally couldn't see.
Are there any? Did we
Francis
kill
had
anything?
lights.
Are there any discernible dead bodies in my line of sight?
No, there are no discernible dead bodies nearby.
All right, that is fine. Well then, I'm going to. The troll got back up, right?
Yes.
Looks like pretty bad news. I'm gonna use my bonus action to hex him.
Okay.
Let me see if I got that in my spell storing ring. I had 1 hex left in my spell storing ring. So hex has come out of spell storing.
Okay.
And then I think Riley's gonna pull out a playing card, and I'm gonna flick it at this thing, and I'm going to use the cantrip card throw, which I roll to hit, and then I might do something. We'll see.
Okay.
Does a 23 hit?
Hits the troll. Yes, it does.
I roll a d6 to see what kind of damage it does.
Ooh.
Yeah, I rolled a 6. It is going to take 1d4 psychic damage. So it is going to take 4 psychic damage, and then it's going to take 4 necrotic damage from Hex.
Okay.
And then it must make a Constitution saving throw. My DC is a 17.
Okay. 16. So no, he does not make it.
Okay, he is blinded till until my next turn, and I'm seeing.
Okay.
I'm 11th level. I get to throw 3 cards.
Okay.
So I get. All right. First, next one is 14. I'm assuming that does not hit.
That misses barely.
Ooh, do I have any luck still? Let me see. Future cards. I am out of luck. Okay. So then I will just roll. Oh, nope. Rolled a natural 1 on the next one. So, but he's blinded.
All right. All right, Vic. You're looking
All
strong
right.
over there.
Oh yeah. Vic probably after that last attack, fell to her knees. And she's gonna use her sword to kind of prop herself back up, and then just throw herself at the troll. We're gonna see what happens. We'll just figure it out as we go along.
Okay.
So do I get advantage because he's blind?
Yes.
Okay. All right, perfect. Well, I'm gonna hit him with some longsword attacks here.
Okay.
First one I got a 28.
Hits.
That is 11 points.
Of regular damage. Slashing.
Yeah.
Okay. You drop him.
All right. Just because he got up last time, can I use the rest of my action to like cut his head off or something? I
Sure.
feel like that would be helpful in making him
Yeah,
not
sure.
come back.
Give me a strike with advantage, and we'll see if you lob his head off.
21.
Yeah, you cut his head off.
All right. So Vic slices his head off and then probably just kind of like falls over onto the ground next to him and is just kind of like sitting there looking around at everybody else. Just hoping that he doesn't get back up. Just doesn't want to do that again.
Nice. Francis, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna tell Vic to get her ass up off the ground and quit slacking.
Not strong. 3 hit points over here. Just,
I think I'd only burn a first level spell. Maybe I'll do a cure light wounds on her. No, I'll go ahead and cast a 4th level cure on her just in case something bad happens.
Okay.
All right, 18, 17, 22.
Sweet. I take back the last mean thing that I said about Francis. But just like the last one. Not all of them, just the last one.
All right. Kat, what are you doing?
I don't know. Is there... Do we know where my stuff is? Like
You
at all?
do not.
Yeah, that's annoying.
There's a hallway to the right. There's the trolls like den straight ahead. And to the left is where the hags were kind of staying in their little cave.
Mm. All right. I don't want to go too far away from everybody else, but I am going to kind of like, I want to look around and see
Okay.
if I can.
So you guys did kind of investigate the hag's hut, I believe, last time. You did not see your stuff in there. You could look in the den of the troll if you want. You would have to give me a perception check.
Okay. Ooh, wow. That's a... Don't mind me. That's a 14.
Okay. Looking around here, in this troll's den, you do not see your stuff. However, you do come across what looks like a necklace with like some beads on it.
Well, that sounds lovely. I'll take that.
Mm-hmm.
Probably take it back to the group where there's people who can like do smarter things with it, but I think it's pretty, so I want it.
Okay. All right. So with that, we will go to Nolte. What would you like to do, Nolte?
Okay. Does Kat have anything of their objects that is like super recognizable, a very unique item that I would remember?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
If Kat had any of her items that were a unique, very recognizable thing.
Like her beer stein.
She had, I think, some like a magical sword and stuff like that.
Yeah, I had a short sword of pure good, a fancy schmancy warhammer.
I will go with the fancy schmancy Warhammer, and I will cast Locate Objects, naming Cat's fancy schmancy Warhammer as the specific object.
Okay.
Nice.
How does that spell work exactly? You're the first person that's ever used it in my game.
So if the object is within 1,000 feet of me, I know where the direction it's at.
So it is definitely down the hallway.
All right, I will take off down the hallway. I'll be like, I think Cat's stuff is this way, and then just walk off.
Okay. You start doing that. As you start doing that, the head that Vic is holding sprouts a troll's body and legs and arms again.
I cut the head off.
I know. And it just sprouted a little baby body out of its neck.
Oh God, we're talking like Deadpool levels of troll here.
Yeah, this is great. So he's gonna try and bite you. That's gonna work. That's a 26 to bite.
Baby troll bite? Like, what is this?
It's like a baby Yoda troll.
He sprouted quick into like a full-on body. So you're gonna take 11 points of piercing damage, plus.
Damn it! I just gave those to you.
Plus 1 point of poison damage. And then he's going to start clawing at you. One misses, the other one's a 27 to hit. Let's see if he hits you again. 23 and a 30. So he hit you 3 times, I think.
Yeah, those all hit.
So 16 points from the claw. I mean, you are still raging, so that's good. So there's
I know. Yeah, it's going.
From one.
It's going sketchy.
19 from the second, and the third claw is 20 points.
Okay. So hold, please. I got a thing for this. Because that drops me down to 0. But I am raging. So, because I become so enraged, it's like, sometimes you just can't die. So made a 12 for my con saving throw. So, actually, I pop back up. 1 hit point.
All right.
Do this again.
Excellent. By the way, Nolte, you notice as you start going down that hallway, before that happened, you see what looks like a large, I don't know, not stone. It's almost like mud or something that's like piled up, but it has a very distinct smell to you.
What sort of distinct smell?
Not some. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception. Ooh, I'm good at that. That's a dirty 20.
So you may have smelled this before at maybe a large festival that was going to have like a huge bonfire or something.
Burning Man or
yeah, like something.
Something okay, but
you might light on fire.
Something that you might light on fire.
Yeah, something very flammable, probably.
Okay. Hey guys, there's a flammable pile of shit back here.
It doesn't smell like
we got
shit,
our
though.
own problems up here.
Excellent. Okay. Riley, you see the troll sprout arms and claws and legs again.
Well, that sucks. How close is it to me?
Like 15 feet away.
All right. Well, I am Sorry, I'm reading over a spell. I'm going to run up to it. No, I can do this at range. Nah. I am going to cast levitate.
Okay.
I would like a con 17 saving throw.
19.
All right. Well, then nothing happens.
All right. That's your whole turn?
Yeah, I think I'll hold on now.
Okay. Vic!
Perfect. Let's do this again. Vic's gonna attack it. It can't be that alive, you know? Right?
Yeah.
Is it still blind?
No,
my
because
turn
Riley's
ended.
turn started.
It was still my end.
Oh, okay. All right. I just wanted to just checking. It's okay. I can just regular attack it. 28.
Hits.
15 points of damage. And then, because it didn't die
He does drop
last
from
time,
that, just so you know.
Nope, that's not it. That's not all we're doing here.
That's fine, but he does drop.
So the sword, a couple times per day, can do some necrotic damage. So
Okay.
we're going to add that on there just in case.
Okay.
23 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
I'd also like to continue the remainder of my attacks in case that makes any sort of difference.
Okay.
And I got another 29.
All right. Hits.
And that's 15 points of damage.
Okay.
And then my offhand attack is a 28. Oh, actually, I think it's less than that because I think this number is incorrect. And I think that number is also incorrect too. And it should just be like 4 points of damage.
All right. So you're like stabbing into its chest.
Yeah. No, this thing is going to stay dead.
Yep.
It's dead. It's down. I'm not doing this again.
Beautiful. Francis, what would you like to do?
Well, remember the last time, or maybe a couple times ago, I somehow ended up with a spear that gave me fire breathing.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So is that an either or, a spear attack or a fire breathing,
Correct.
or do I
It's
get to
either
do
or.
both? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm still gonna go up and skewer it because it's dead, but I'm also gonna breathe fire on its freaking face.
Okay.
I assume it's an automatic hit because it's, well, I don't know,
He
dead
would have
and
to make a
lying on the ground.
save, but he's unconscious, so I'm going to say it's an auto fail, yeah.
Okay, 11 points of fire damage.
Upon you blowing fire on this thing, it starts melting into a puddle of goo. And we are out of
Nobody
combat
touched the
order.
goo. It's gonna sprout into little troll
Should we
legs.
burn the goo? Like, is there some sort of like ritual we need to do? I feel
Vic,
like this
back
is like
away from the goo.
the second Big backs up, and if we're officially out of combat, she's just gonna take a seat. She's just gonna sit down for a hot second.
Yeah, you can do that. Nolte's down the hallway by herself, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start.
Can you see in the
Oh,
dark,
wait.
Nolte?
I believe I can. Let me double check. If not, I have. Yes, I do have 60 feet of dark vision.
Okay.
I also make light from my star map if I need it, but I
Okay.
have 60 feet of dark vision. So
Okay. So Vic, you're sitting on the ground then, in the puddle.
Yeah,
Of goo?
no, not in the puddle of goo. I said I'm gonna back up.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just gonna like sit there for a second, and then I'll probably start rifling through my bag here in a minute, find a healing potion or something.
Okay. Kat, you catch up with Nolte down the hall.
Flaming shit.
Yep, over by the stuff that smells. It's not shit. In fact, when you get close, it looks like it's just random stuff. Like there's mud, but there's like wood, like furniture that's all busted up that's covered with this, and it's just a pile of stuff, it looks like.
It's detritus, but that doesn't make what I said incorrect. Just because it's not feces doesn't mean it's not shit.
Right. Riley and Francis, what are you guys doing?
All right. Well, I'm not gonna let Vic drink her potions if I can just heal her a little bit more. So I will cast another cure wounds at 4th level, and that would be 23.
All right.
You're so great at this, Francis. Really coming in clutch there.
Yeah, thanks. Try not to lose those. I feel like a dad who just gave his kid money like 15 minutes ago.
You probably did.
Don't spend that.
What'd you do with the last $10 they gave
If you didn't want him to spend it, why did you give it to him?
Right. Nolty, your spell. Now, for instance, if there was a wall straight ahead of you, would it just tell you it's still that way, even though there's a wall there? I would assume that's how that spell would work. Like, you'd still sense that it's that direction, even though there's a wall straight in front of you.
I believe so. Let me double check the wording. Since the direction, the direction to the object's location. And if it's moving, I know what direction it's moving. Okay.
So it's not moving, but it's definitely straight ahead. Now, as you're up near this mound of stuff, to the right looks like a room. And you can see like tables that are only like 2 feet off the ground. They're really low to the ground, and there's stools near them. Some of them are pushed under these tables. Some of them are out, and there's like all sorts of little things on top of these tables to your right. And the hallway also goes left. In fact, when you look left, you can see that it comes to another T about 20 feet ahead.
In the room with the stools and tables, do I see a door?
No.
I think we go towards the other T hallway, because that at least goes... I'm assuming the T then continues up, right?
Yeah, so if you turn left, you can either turn left again after about 20 feet, or you can turn right, which kind of goes the direction that you were sensing her stuff is.
Let's go that way.
Okay. Are you moving on without people following you, or do you want to wait up for them?
Are we taking a minute? Are we pushing on?
There's some nice stools we could sit on and rest. They're just my size.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just have
I
a
could-
snack break.
I could keep this up for 10 minutes, but I can cast it again. You guys want to take a break? We can take
If we know the general direction that we're heading, maybe we won't need it again. It'll be like pretty straightforward, maybe, hopefully.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to turn into a mouse and scout ahead without you guys.
Do it. I mean, we want to get Cat's stuff, right?
Yeah, I actually don't really need a rest. So you guys take a rest, and I will turn into a tiny... Let's see, mice can't see in the dark. How about a bat? I can do flying things now. We're in a cave, and bats can see in the dark. I will turn into a bat while continuing to concentrate on this and see if I can find a general location. Though if I find a monster or villain of any type, I will immediately go back to the group.
Okay. So you turn into a bat and you start flying. When you get to the end of the T hallway, you see left, or whatever you can sense left, I guess. There's like this huge pit, like this massive room. There is no floor to the left. To the right, the hallway kind of starts to go like a T. Give me a perception check real quick.
Okay. This probably I probably need to look up a bat's stats for that then, don't I?
Probably. I don't know what they are offhand.
Give me one moment.
Okay, no problem.
Because I did not think to look up bat. Found it. Ooh, I could be could I be a giant? I could be a giant bat, so let's be a giant bat.
Oh, okay.
That's probably not actually better. Probably better to have, never mind. We'll be the tiny bat so that I don't get seen flying places, even though it makes me sad. Okay. A perception check as the bat. This does not rely on hearing, right? Could it rely on hearing?
Does.
Sweet. I have advantage on perception that relies on hearing.
Okay. Yeah, because you're not seeing, so you have to rely on hearing.
Well, I can see. I have blind sight up to 60 feet.
Oh,
but,
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
With my new super bat senses. That is a perception of... Oh, right. I have my own mental stats. Heck yeah. I clearly have not wild formed in a little bit to an actual animal. 25.
25?
Yeah.
So when you come around this corner, you see hiding off in between some rocks in the wall. You see a kobold with a bow. Who is like lying in wait and probably has an angle on that pile of crap, by the way.
Sweet.
To your right now, because you're like right next to this thing. To your right, though, you see straight ahead, kind of goes like a Y about 30 feet down the hallway. To the right is a room, and you can sense, like you're picking up at least 2 undead warriors in this room. But do you want to continue to pass the kobold or not?
Does it seem to notice me?
Yes. In fact, he shoots an arrow and misses. I rolled a 2.
Crap. Yes, I'm going to turn around and go back because that's what I said I was going to do, and I'm going to be a responsible party member.
Okay. As you do that...
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You see on the floor, there is a line of fire that starts going all the way back to that pile. Clearly the kobold must have set off something. As soon as the fire hits that ball, it explodes. I need everybody to give me a dex save.
Me too.
No, you are on
Wait,
the
were
correct
we in
side.
that room?
I assume you guys went
in
into
that
that
room?
room.
No, weren't we?
No,
I was sitting
you
in
wanna stay in the hallway?
Went off without us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all having a snack.
That's fine. I still need dex saves from everybody in that first entrance of the cave, though.
So is this something that I can like reasonably see coming at me?
Sure.
Okay. Sweet. It didn't make it any better.
All right. Well, I didn't do so great, but I got some luck, so I'm gonna re-roll that.
So okay. So if you guys beat a 15, you will take half the damage. Full damage, by the way, is 15 points of damage. So either take 7 or 15, depending on if you made the save of 15. Nolte's the only one that was far enough to not have to worry about it. What happens is this loud explosion happens, and the walls and the ceiling start caving in from the start of these caves all the way to that kobold trap room, where that pile was just outside. So you guys start moving out of the way. If you made the save, you probably moved into the room with the tables in it. If you didn't, you might get buried with stuff just outside of that room. So who didn't make it?
I did not.
I did not.
I didn't.
Everybody failed except Kat? Wow. Okay. All right, so you guys end up just getting covered and hit with debris. There's dust and everything in the air. When you look back towards the entrance of these caves, it is all collapsed in. You do not see to the outside of the caves.
Awesome. Just what I wanted to do. Spend more time in these caves in which I have been so successful in staying alive.
It's pretty safe to assume that anything throughout these caves probably knows you're here now, by the way.
Cool. And they're prepared to kill me.
Yeah,
Great.
probably. Probably. So, with that, Kat, are you sitting on one of those stools? Didn't you say you were going to go sit on a stool?
It was just my height. I was like ready for it.
So, looking at the stuff on the table, you see like little springs, little knickknacks, little pins. You see pieces of metal with holes in them. Give me a investigation check.
Okay. Nine. Ooh.
So you don't know exactly how these things work. You do know these are what kobolds make traps out of, though.
Huh. Hey, look at that. Kobold traps in pieces.
All right. What would you guys like to do?
I want to make sure everybody knows that I want my epitaph to read defeated freaking hags and trolls, died to fucking kobolds.
That's kind of what it feels like right now, a little bit, doesn't it?
I suppose I will make my way back to the party.
Yeah, you get back there. Are you staying
I'm just
in
going to
bat form?
land as a bat. I have a bat for like another 3-4 hours. I'm not going to give up bat just because you're all taking a break.
Beautiful.
And by taking a break, she means like Vic's just lying there with rocks on top of her and just like waves to the bat when she comes in.
Yeah,
Puts
all
her
of
head back down.
Vic's gear
Maybe
is soaked in blood.
Yeah, I'll
just drenched.
maybe I just take a nap while I'm down here.
All right,
It
well,
seems like a good plan.
I'm not so sure that a little short rest is going to be what we need. I think we need. Is there any way that we can like figure out a way to take a long rest? Because otherwise, we're going to get our asses kicked. And I'm going to burn all my
These are
spells
very
keeping
comfortable.
Vic alive.
So I mean, if the exit, because the exit to this room is buried, right? We can just go the one way.
Yeah, that fact hasn't been lost on me.
Yeah, so if we just block the other direction, it's not like something's coming up from behind us, right?
I remember a DM in one of our games, Paula, telling us that was a stupid idea.
Who would say that?
Who would say that, though?
Can we maybe we could move some big rocks in front of the other entrance, and then other things will just think that this room is caved in too.
I would be in favor of getting any sort of rest because I'm pretty messed up. So,
Well, we
sure.
can just Nolte's fine. We can just station the bat at the entrance, and she'll protect us, or at least squeak if something comes by.
Squeak! I hope you you
That's
just
what
hit
bats
me
do.
with your wing or something.
Yeah, she'll just flutter.
Yeah, perfect.
I'm going
Solid
to go
plan.
perch on Francis's head.
Just flap your left wing if it's not a kobold, but flap your right wing if it's a kobold.
Some of us aren't good with left and right. That could be bad.
Wait, my left or her left?
Oh my
Stage
God.
left, regular left. There's so many lefts.
All right, so who can? I mean, I don't quite understand what kind of a room we're in. Like what exits? What now that our way out is blocked.
There's a 10-foot opening on the north
Yeah.
side of this room. All the walls are stone. It's kind of shaped like a rounded off triangle. And it's just got tables in it that are covered with little knickknacks. The room's probably 20 feet wide, though. So west of the entry point, there's about 10 feet of cover that you could kind of duck behind if you needed to.
Okay. All right. Well,
it's not a large room. It's at its southernmost point. It's only 20 feet south of the opening as well.
Yeah. Well, so it's a studio.
Yeah.
I'm still going to suggest that maybe we hole up here for more than just a snack break, for a long rest.
You guys hear coming down the hallway what sounds like metal of movement. Maybe some armored things.
I don't think.
trolley,
I think any chance we had of taking a rest is blown.
No.
Yep, probably true.
So let's just get ready to fight.
Whew, that seems sketchy. I think I'm gonna drink this healing potion. I have a potion of superior healing, so I'm gonna drink that.
Okay.
This is gonna get rough.
This is gonna get real rough.
Got a couple more seconds that you guys can do whatever you want to do to get ready real quick.
Oh, fine. I'm going to stop being a bat.
Okay. All right. So where are you guys positioning yourselves?
I'm gonna chug. I have some potions of healing. I'd like to chug.
Okay.
Just regular.
You could
looks like
probably
regular
chug two
potions.
if you need to.
Okay. I will drink 2.
Okay. Are you guys all staying back in the Kobold Trapsmith's room?
Yeah, that's the room we're in, right? And there's
Yep.
just a hallway that goes off it.
Didn't you say there was some cover off to the side?
Correct. So straight ahead from the Kobold Trapsmith's room, you got 35 feet before the hallway turns right, where it comes to the T. So you're about 35 feet from the other T.
We should fight them in the hallway because it's only 10 feet or 5 feet.
The hallway comes to a 5-foot choke point closer to that T.
We should fight them in the hallway.
I agree.
I'll stand at the front.
Can I dump a bag of 1,000 ball bearings out in front of Paula into the hallway to create difficult terrain?
Yes, but you would only be able to take one of the potions in that time.
I can create difficult terrain.
Okay, then you create difficult terrain. Is it with a spell?
Yes.
Would you prefer to? Would you prefer not to waste the spell slot?
It's a cantrip. I could mold earth.
Oh,
In fact,
okay.
there's
Well,
a
then
whole
by
bunch
all
of
means-
rocks and shit
by all
right there
means.
that I can move into difficult terrain in front of us.
By all means, then.
It's up to a 5-foot square, so I can make 5 feet of difficult terrain in front of Vic.
Okay. You guys hear not only the metal sound of maybe armor. You hear a loud roar from clearly a large creature echoing throughout the caves, coming from that direction as well.
Does this sound like the troll? Because if it sounds like the
nothing
troll.
like the dead troll.
Okay, good. Good, because
Everybody
I'm
roll
out
for
if it's the
initiative.
troll.
Yeah, no, troll's dead.
Well, I'm just making sure there's not another troll up
I mean,
in here.
even if the troll wasn't dead, he's buried now. Okay, I got a 14. So let's
Like
see
my
what we
best
got.
initiative roll ever, I think.
Looks like Tom and Nicole. Who do we want to go first?
I say Cat goes first.
Oh, okay.
I'm back line artillery anyway, so.
Wow, Francis even rolled well. Vic did not. So I'll go there. What did Nolte get?
Oh,
20.
I don't know.
So she's going up there too. Okay.
I have
Ahead
a
of
fancy
Francis, right? Yeah, geez, oh Pete's. All right, so it's going to be Kat, Riley, Nolte, Francis, me, and then Vic last. So, Kat, you see coming up around the corner in front of your friend is this seemingly undead creature. You've seen something like this before outside, guarding the cages that you and Francis were once kept in. It's got a battle axe, and it's wearing chainmail, and it's holding a shield. And it comes around. It looks like it's going to be swinging at Vic. You can't get up within 5 feet of it unless you want to go up kind of in front of it, but then Vic is no longer in the front for you guys.
How far away from Vic is it?
It's about 10 feet at this point.
Okay. I'm gonna do Searing Sunburst, which is my new fancy thing that I can do now that we're level 11.
Okay.
And it's a 20-foot radius, so I'm gonna throw the orb
Beyond it.
behind the guy so that Paul is not gonna be hit by it.
Okay. So you like bounce it off the wall and it kind of goes off around the corner.
Yes, because I'm very athletic and throwing is really my strong suit.
All right. Perfect. So does he have to make a save?
Yeah, it's a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I rolled a nat 20. So that's 23.
Lane, I don't know. Oh, yeah, he just needs to roll lower than a 14.
Is it for half damage or full damage though?
Does
Does
it
say
says
save for half?
No, it says succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 2d6 damage.
Gotcha.
So I guess.
Okay. You said they have to beat a 14?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Roll damage so I can figure out what some of the other ones take.
Okay. 7.
Okay.
And it's radiant damage if that matters.
Of course. Damage type always matters. Okay. Perfect. All right. Riley. You can see the one guy as he came around the corner.
One guy right now?
Yeah, you can only see one at this point.
And the initiative, Francis is going to get to go. You know what? Let's try out card throw on this guy. Let's see if I can stack some effects on him.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with a 17.
That will not hit. I think they have 18. Yeah, they are an 18 AC.
Well, that is
These
a
are
19 to hit
kobolds?
for the second one.
No. This is some sort of undead soldier.
Oh, okay.
Who has
Sorry. I thought
deflected
they
it
were
with a shield.
kobolds
Nope.
for some reason. Sorry.
All right, so they're going to take. So the second one was a 19.
Mm-hmm.
And I rolled. Where's my D4? That's going to be.
The 19 hits.
Yep. That's going to be 6 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And then last one does not hit.
All right.
Rolling great.
Nolte. This does not look like the kobold that you saw a minute ago. This looks like the things you saw in that room where Cat's stuff probably was.
How many of them are there?
You can only see one coming around the corner at this moment. It sounds like there's a few more behind it, though.
Sounds like there's a few more behind it.
Mm-hmm.
How long is the hallway?
This hallway is 35 feet.
I haven't come around the corner yet.
Nope, just the one.
How high are the ceilings?
About 15 feet. Big enough that a troll could walk through them.
I am going to hold an action until they are all in the hallway.
Okay. So Vic is like towards the end of the hallway, though.
Oh.
Depending on the number, you wouldn't necessarily... It might not be beneficial, I guess is what I'm getting at. You're not going to see more than 2 of them or so.
No, I know. I don't have to see them. I just have to know where they're at. All right. I'll hold off on that then. I will wait. I will use my second wild shape to activate my starry form.
Okay.
Which is now new and improved, and I can switch between starry forms as a free action on my turn.
Okay.
Which is nice. I will start in the form of the archer. And okay. So no, I'm going to start in the form of the chalice because doing the starry form is a bonus action, and then I will cast a spell as my action.
Okay.
I will cast, because everybody was whining about how hurt they are, I will use my second 5th level spot.
Vic, I feel like she's talking about you.
I know, I'm feeling kind of called out.
Riley was talking about how he's down 1/3 of his health, and
I was like...
my second 5th level spell slot to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Wait, we have access to those extra spell slots even though we haven't rested?
We got our level up.
Okay. All right. Well, that was a question. That's fine.
I believe we had access to all the new stuff. We just didn't get access to any of the old stuff we had used before without resting.
So if you had already burned something, then you don't get it. But if it opened up like a new spell slot, then you should get that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So, 6 creatures up to 6 creatures that I can see. So the 5 of us.
Okay.
Well, I don't need it, but the 5 of us get to 3d8 plus 5 hit points, and I will pick Vic to get the extra healing from the chalice. So that is an additional 2d8, I think. Let me check. Yeah, 2d8 plus 5. Oh, an additional 2d8 plus 5 for Vic.
Do we roll the d8s?
No, she does.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's going to be the same for everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that. So everybody's going to take... Oops, those are d10s, which is actually not what I need.
Sounds better to me, though.
I know, but I was going to say once it comes up with like 40, that's probably going to be wrong. All right, so 3d8 plus 5 for everybody. That's going to be 25.
Wow, that's a good roll.
To everybody. Yeah, 2 8s and 4 is not bad. And then Vic gets an extra 2d8 plus 5 from Chalice. That is going to be... That was another really good roll. That's another 20 points to Vic.
Ooh.
Nice.
Feeling a lot better now.
Yeah, for now.
One would hope so for a 5th level spell slot. That's
I'm ready for this now.
Challenge accepted, Vic.
I was feeling like this was gonna be okay when it was kobolds, and then I heard it was undead, and it was getting sketchy. Feeling better now.
Send in the trolls, huh?
Okay, don't get too carried away here. All right.
Francis, it's your turn.
I'm going to go with the guiding bolt on the undead knight guy.
Okay. Beat an 18.
Nope.
All right.
You know what? Yeah, I'm just okay. Yep.
All right. He will move forward, this guy will, to Vic, and he is going to attack with his battle axe twice. Oh my gosh. Does a 17 hit, Vic?
Nope.
All right, so he misses twice. Another one comes around the corner. He will move up. He is able to get within 5 feet of Vic as well. And he is going to miss both of his attacks. You guys see a third one right there behind them, but has like really, really good cover there. But you know there's 3 at least right there. And it is now your turn, Vic.
All right.
They got these bulky shields and battle axes, and they're wearing chainmail.
Gonna be fine. I'm gonna use my bonus action to rage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attack
All right.
the guy at the front,
Yep.
whoever he is. 24.
Hits.
And then it's 12 points slashing damage, and then I will also hit him again.
Okay.
25.
Hits.
That is 13 points.
Wow, he's looking really rough. You start
So,
hacking into
okay.
him. His chainmail is showing some wear and tear as you slice into. There's clearly flesh underneath this armor, so he's not just a bag of bones. But there's no blood or anything that comes out. It just gouges the flesh.
Back in action. Feeling good.
All right, Kat, you see these guys come around the corner. They're attacking your friend Vic.
How rude. It's okay.
You
I'm
can't
gonna-
move up there. Vic's kind of blocking the only spot.
That's fine. Is there a good spot where I can do the searing sunburst again that won't hit?
You could
Sure.
throw it in the same spot as before, probably.
Let's do that then.
Okay, and you just have to make saves, con saves.
Yes.
Okay, so 18, 20, 12. Okay, so it looks like only one's gonna get hit.
Lame. All right. Let's see what they get. 7.
Okay. And it's like this little grenade thing you throw, kind of? Is that?
Yeah, it's
And then
a.
it bursts out with radiant energy.
It's like a little orb,
Okay.
and you throw it, and then it like has a really bright light.
Okay.
And then-
Yeah, so you definitely see that it hits the third one, kind of around the corner. And it definitely hurt him.
Yes.
All right, Riley.
Well, we got 3 of them now, right?
Yes, 2 of them you can see cleanly. The last one, he has cover from like the wall. From the corner.
Let's keep this simple. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the one in front that Vic is fighting directly.
Okay.
So we're gonna go with a 21 to hit.
Hits.
Then let's go with the second one is going to be a 28 to hit.
Hits.
And the last one is a 16.
Okay. That will miss. So
All
tell
right,
me the
so-
damage of the first hit.
So that's going to be 7 force damage and then another 7 force damage.
Okay. So, all right. So then the second one did another 7, is what you said?
Yeah, they both did 7.
Okay. So he drops. Okay. And as he drops, he sits right back up after you hit him with the second blast.
Oh no! We're not doing this again.
Yeah, we are.
I don't.
And that's everything, right, Riley?
Yep.
Okay. Nolte, you see the first guy in the front get blasted. Looks like he goes limp, but then he sits back up.
Okay. They're popping back up. That changes my plan. So, we're going to switch into the constellation of the Archer. And I'm going to put a flaming sphere. It's a 5-foot diameter sphere. I'm going to put it right in between them.
The first and the second guy?
Well, so that it's hitting... Yeah, I don't want it to hit... Vic.
Yep. You can hit the front, too, with your flaming sphere.
Excellent. So I will put a flaming sphere there. If it ends its turn within 5 feet of it, it's going to need to make a dex throw or take fire damage.
Okay. And when do they have to do it? It's when they start
at the end of their turn.
End of their turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to use the Archer bonus action to have a like a radiant arrow come from my form and do an attack.
Okay. Are you attacking the first one that's sitting up or the second one that's standing?
Let's go with the first one that's sitting up, unless I think it would have cover on from me. Because if it's prone,
technically it would. Yeah, it would.
So then I'll go with the one behind it because I don't want to deal with that. That is I think it's a 22.
That'll hit.
Okay. And then...
Excuse me.
$17 radiant damage.
Wow. All right. Yeah, you blast it with your special arrow. But he is still standing. He looks solid. He doesn't look like he's showing a lot of wear and tear.
Does the radiant look like it hurt him more or less than I was expecting?
Doesn't look like it hurt him more.
Okay.
No. About normal.
Okay.
All right. Francis.
I think so there's still some room there behind Vic in the hallway.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my Spirit Guardian's Blender.
Okay.
And move up behind Vic in order to bring the bad guys within the 15-foot radius of swirling.
Yep, it'll get all three of those guys you can see.
Okay, so I think it is, let's see, 3d8 radiant.
So I do think that deals damage on the start of their turn if they are inside the radius, correct? In the write-up of the damage and how it works?
You are probably right.
Because otherwise they take it twice. It'd be like they take it now and then they take it again on their turn. But it is their turn, so that is fine. You can roll the damage. All right. So yeah, roll the damage, and then they have to make what save? A wisdom save?
Wisdom.
Okay. Front one.
He enters the area.
So 20. Okay. So the first one and the third one are going to make the save.
10 points.
10 points.
I did not.
Full?
Yeah, I did not roll well.
Okay, so the first one and the third one made it, so that's 5. And what type of damage is it?
Radiant.
Okay, so the first one gets blendered up and like goes limp again, does not sit back up. The third one, you can see he starts taking some of that damage, So it was 10 or 5. Okay. They're the other two right behind the first guy are still standing, but they take some damage from it. And it is their turn, so they're attacking. So the second one steps on the body of the first one and attacks Vic with the battle axe. Double nat ones. We will say he breaks his battle axe on the second hit. And so now he is weaponless. The other one behind him moves up, and you see a fourth one. So there's only 3 standing because the first one's dead. But a fourth one comes around the corner. So Vic is going to take 2 more attacks. Okay, there we go. That might hit. What is his bonus? All right, I got a 20 and a 16. I'm assuming the 16 misses.
Correct.
Okay.
Go ahead and I will use the Wheel and Woe power. It's going to need to subtract a D6 from the 20.
A D6 from the 20?
Yep.
I got a 2, so an 18. Does that still hit?
No.
No? Okay. So somehow he misses when he should have freaking hit.
The stars have declared it so.
Whatever. Screw your stars. So the last guy is going to try and make his wisdom save. He fails. He's going to take that full 10 damage from before. But he is going to attack Vic. Okay. Nat 1 on his second attack, but his first attack is a 21 to hit. For 10 points of slashing damage on Vic. That's some bull.
I laugh.
Shit. All right, Vic, it's your turn.
At the end of their turn, any of them who are within range of the flaming sphere need to make a dex saving throw.
Yep. I'll say all 3 at this point. First one fails, second one fails, third one fails.
Okay, they are going to take 2d6 fire damage, which is not a ton of fire damage, but it's, not nothing. 8 fire damage.
All right. So they're looking pretty. The first 2 are looking really rough. The last one, the third one now, he's starting to show some wear and tear. All right, Vic.
All right, I'm gonna slash at that next guy who's standing on his fallen comrade.
Okay.
Does a 31 hit?
It does. Barely hits.
Just squeaks right by. It's 15 points of damage.
Okay. 15 on the first one?
Yeah, I got a 30 on the next one, so that's 16 points of damage.
Hang on. So he drops from the first hit.
Okay, so then I'll attack the next guy.
Hang on.
Oh.
Slow your roll. He does not make the save, so he dead. The second one now. How much damage on the second attack?
The next one, 16 points of damage.
Okay, so hang on. 16. He does not make it. So you kill the second one. Okay.
All right, can I step forward and attack the last one that's there?
Yeah, if you've got movement.
There's still just the one, right?
Yeah, there's one last guy.
Okay.
But you do move into the flaming sphere. Do you want to take that sphere damage?
No, I really don't.
No?
Can I throw my longsword at him?
Sure, but it's an improvised weapon.
What does that make it?
Like 1d4 damage. And you're probably at disadvantage to throw it at him.
Okay, fine. I'll just yell at him.
Okay.
Try and intimidate him or something like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, Cat.
I mean, he's probably scared anyway. I'd be scared
probably.
of me, you know.
Terrified. Okay. So we're going to try Searing Sunburst again.
Oh, okay.
Working out very well for me so far.
I made the save.
Fucking hell. But for my
19.
bonus action, I'm going to do Radiant Sunbolt. I have it back this time.
Okay.
Mhm.
Get him.
Or not. That's an 8.
Yeah, you'll miss.
Yeah. Embarrassing. Ooh, I'm going to spend a key point and do it again.
Okay.
Wow. Not much better. That's an 11.
Yeah, nope. All right, Riley. There's one guy left.
All
He's
right.
in the
Hitting the
middle of
wrong
this
button.
flaming sphere.
Sorry. I
There's
hit the
one
wrong,
guy left.
Oh, Cat? What'd you say, Cat?
I hit the wrong button
Oh, okay.
both times. So 13?
Miss.
Okay, now this is the second one. Okay, well, those were not any better. So carry on.
All right, Riley. One guy. He's in the middle of the flaming sphere.
Eldritch Blast. Natural 20 on the first one.
Okay. Roll the damage, and then we'll do the second one after.
All right.
They have undead fortitude, so I need to keep them separate.
Okay. So that is going to be 15. Hold on. It won't. Hold on. It rolled wrong. There we go. Okay. Okay. 18 damage.
Okay, so he makes it. All right, roll your second attack.
Second attack. Natural 19 for a 28. That is going to be 15 damage.
All right, he is dead.
All right.
He drops, stays down. All right. And we are out of combat order. There's a flaming sphere at the end of the hallway. What does Nolte do with it?
I'm going to use a bonus action to push it forward and try to go find that fucking kobold who tried to blow us up and burn his ass.
Okay, so are you going to push forward through the hall so you can see where your sphere is going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Slowly.
Okay. So you
Looking around
pass
corners.
You pass Vic around the corner. Where that kobold was, he is no longer there anymore.
Okay,
And
guys. So
now-
there was...
You can
Oh.
see down into that room where these undead were. There's
Oh
nobody...
wait, let me guess. An undead basilisk dragon with multiple heads.
Hang on.
Combo Hydra.
Slow down.
He's like, there is now.
Can you say that again?
That's the next room,
Slower.
Francis. My goodness, you're jumping ahead.
Basilisk Dragon Hydra.
Okay, but with the big flaming sphere, what's in the pit?
Okay. So you go to the edge of where the floor dropped out, and you look down with the flaming sphere.
Can I see it anywhere farther back than the absolute edge?
So you can, but you do not see a bottom.
Okay.
As you move to the edge, you also do not see a bottom to this pit.
Do I see any other branches off now that I'm...
No. So in this room, so this room is about 40 feet deep, and it's about 15 feet wide, and there's nothing. There's no floor. It looks like the floor kind of crumbled out, and you can feel a breeze coming up from below, though.
When I was close to the kobold, because I don't have locate object anymore because that was concentration. So once the flaming sphere went up, I lost it.
Okay.
Was the object down? Was it straight across on the same plane?
So
Like-
it seemed like it was coming from that room where the undead guys were originally.
Right, but was it coming from that room but farther down, or was it coming from that room directly across from me?
You don't know, but you think to the left. So straight ahead, the hallway kind of splits left, and then the room is straight ahead and also goes left. So it kind of, you think it's from that room rather than the first hallway to the left, but it's to the left of the opening of that room. Does that make sense?
No, not particularly. I'm trying to figure out if I can see like a walkway around the pit towards where I felt like it was.
No, the pit is the opposite direction.
Oh, the pit
so
is
that
the
was like
opposite
if you
direction.
came to the T and you would have went left, that room is a bottomless pit. If you went right, the kobold was right there, and then straight ahead was a separate hallway and then a room straight ahead.
Okay. Well, I'm going to learn from my previous mistakes and go back to the party.
I'll show you my map after we play.
Okay, yeah.
So it all makes sense.
I appreciate that. All right, so I'm going to drop the flaming sphere.
Okay.
Because it's done after a minute anyway, and go back to the party and be like, okay, well, little kobold isn't there anymore. Oh, by the way, the kobold is what blew us up. But blew you up? There was a kobold. It blew people up. It's not there anymore.
You just told everybody that?
So
Yeah.
where did it go?
Maybe it went to take a long rest.
It probably went farther into the cavern towards where Cat's stuff is.
I really like my stuff.
We should absolutely get Cat's stuff. Do we feel like we're up to continuing to get Cat's stuff now?
I don't see much of a choice.
I mean, I'm feeling pretty good actually. But what these guys that we just like killed, did they have anything cool on them?
They got really tattered, nasty chainmail. They have some cool looking shields, but beyond how cool they look, I mean, they don't appear to be anything special. And then some battle axes that, again, don't appear to be anything special.
Okay.
Well,
Okay, just checking.
in terms of us not having any other option, I do have a spell that could barricade us into that room with something like 30 feet of a rock wall.
Why didn't you say that before they attacked us? We could have just sat on the other side of the rock wall.
First off, I can't talk when I'm a bat, and you know this.
Well, I mean,
Second off, you went down I was thinking of doing it, and then you went down the hallway, and I couldn't get them while you were still in the hallway.
That would have been the perfect time.
somebody had to do something, right? I don't know. Fine.
So there are two things to consider. One, this is very powerful magic that I've never done before. Two,
Yeah.
once the rocks go up, I don't actually think I can bring them down. I think Kat and Vic will have to hit them down when we wake up.
We could just like move them. Is it going to be like boulders or solid rock? Because if it's solid rock, we're probably going to cave in the whole thing while we try and, smash it. But if it's boulders, we could just move them.
But it's a pillar of rock. It's about 5 feet in diameter and could go up to, say, 30 feet or so. But we'll stop when it hits the ceiling.
What, am I just going to like ram it with my shoulder or something? Like,
Absolutely, you could do
how
it.
would you get that down?
I mean, your axe would be fine, I'm sure. But, like, I'm letting you know what the complications might be before I cast my new and very cool spell.
Okay,
But-
well, just for the record, I'm also letting you know all I have is like a small hand axe, okay?
Where's your sword?
I mean, you want me to use my long swords to get rid of a pillar? If I ruin them, how am I gonna fight anything that's gonna kill you guys?
Isn't
How?
your sword super cool and special and not going to break on a piece of stone?
Look, things are debatable, right? I didn't think things could come back to life, but like here we are. Apparently in this cave, everything just regenerates itself by itself.
Except us.
Yeah.
I am going to point out
That's
that
still to
not
be
thinking
determined.
things can come back to life is. Have you seen Riley? Like, have you talked to Riley about anything?
Not too much. You know? Usually,
That's Cat. Cat does the talking. With
usually I
Riley.
get distracted, you know? Like,
It's just the pretty one.
Got it. Okay. Well,
he's really good at cards, and it takes a lot to, like, you know, concentrate on that. It's not my forte.
also, if we get Cat's stuff, there is a possibility that if I don't barricade us in here, I could turn us all into wind.
Okay, hold on. Hold
Wind.
on. So the choices are create a pillar of stone that we don't know how to destroy, or become the wind.
And then we could leave.
These are the most Nolte spells I've ever heard of in my entire life.
Yes. Well, that's why Nolte has them.
Just
But-
become the wind.
If we become
Okay.
the wind, we really need it would be to leave.
What in the psychedelics are you talking about, Nolte?
Become the wind.
Windwalk, it's a 6th level spell that turns
Just
up to 10 willing creatures into the wind for 8
So-
hours.
Here, how about we take a little
Yeah, we-
break and you guys can think about what you're gonna do,
I can debate between pillar of rock and wind
Yeah.
person.
and we'll be right back.
Why not both?
figure out what you guys are gonna do.
Is there? I mean, can't we just do we really need to seal up the hallway? I mean, what we've got a bottomless pit on one coming from one direction. Nothing's gonna come from there, and kobolds aren't gonna come after us. They're gonna wait for us to stumble into their devious trap. So,
I mean, the answer is you hope nothing comes from the bottomless pit because things that come from the bottomless pit are real bad.
Mhm.
yeah, like skeletal undead dragon hydras.
So
Undead basilisk
Right,
Right.
basilisk
Mhm.
hydras, right.
yeah.
Well, I suggest. I mean, I don't like the idea of sealing us in from both directions. As much as I want to see Nolte use her cool new magic, I'd like to also be able to leave.
Yeah,
So-
well, I mean, if we think we can get cat stuff, we could just get cat stuff and go. Which would really be the preferred system here. If we think we're all feeling up to getting cat stuff, we could
But
get
like
cat stuff
by
and
go, where do we think
Yeah, we can
we're
only go
gonna
in.
go? Just looking for clarification. Like, are we gonna go down the bottomless pit to get out or something? Or like, do you think there's an exit?
So is the hallway that got caved in, is that airtight or are we feeling air coming through there?
It's all caved in.
That's not okay.
It's not. It's completely full. Like the walls and everything caved in behind you.
But
All
is
the
it
way-
airtight?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that would take a while, but we could excavate that.
All right. Well, I'm going to suggest that we simply, without sealing the hallway off, we'll just post. I mean, just post somebody. I mean, whoever is not that hurt, we'll post somebody as a guard. And
I need the least rest
Nice.
to get my stuff, so
I mean-
I could
I'm
take
not
watch.
hurt at all, but if we're resting, I'd like my spells back.
yeah, I think
to
that's.
maybe prepare new stuff.
Yeah, I think that's important.
Hold on. I've been practicing this new thing, and guys, it's really cool. I've tried it a couple times, like nondescript, and I think it's a really
I don't
good
want to
idea.
buy any Amway.
Are you going to get so upset that you don't have to
Babe.
sleep? Because that sounds super cool.
That's a really good idea. I'm gonna work on that because I think that would be really, really helpful. But actually, I am going to. So Vic takes out some dice that she has, and she's gonna roll the dice. And guys, so here's the situation. The dice can tell me what is going to happen if we don't seal the exit. Okay?
Is this the
She's-
same thing that I do with my star map?
She's going to roll the dice and she's going to cast augury.
This is the same spell. Yes, do it. I love it.
Wait, Vic
And-
is doing this?
Yeah, it's this new thing. It's this new thing, Francis. It's great.
Obviously, has Nolte helped you learn how to do this? Because
Well, I've been watching you a little bit, but like I kind of put my own spin on it because you're a little too starry for me,
well, I mean, they are a preset changing thing. The dice are
Nolte's
very
too spaced
random.
out.
I am. Yes.
So,
All right. So
so Vic wants
What-
to
what do the
cast
dice say?
augury, and she's gonna roll her dice, and she wants to know
Roll some dice. Tell me what the numbers are.
whether we're gonna get good.
Yeah, roll a
bad.
d20. Tell me what you got.
So the options are good results,
I know.
bad results, bad and good, or results that aren't especially good or especially bad.
Mm-hmm.
And this is if we don't cast the spell or anything like that, and we just hold out in this room.
Okay.
So, so Vic wants to cast augury, and she's gonna roll her dice, and she wants to know whether we're gonna get good, bad, or
You roll really well on those dice. They're all big numbers. That makes you think that you're untouchable.
Perfect. Guys. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I think Francis is right. We just stay in the room.
All right.
All right.
I'll take first watch. Assuming if I sit there and I'm watching, will that count as a short rest or no?
Mm-hmm. Usually.
Yeah, as long as it's not vigorous activity. So you can walk, you can sit.
All right, I'll take the first watch, and then I can, at the very least, if things go wrong, I'll have gotten a short rest.
Okay. And you guys are taking a short or a long rest?
Long rest.
Let's try for a long if we do it. We're sure we don't want any form of other... Before we do that, can I turn the entire length of the hallway into rough terrain?
Yeah.
So that at least if someone's coming down the hallway, they're going slower for Riley to see them.
Sure.
Nolte, I could throw my ball bearings so they make noise.
Everybody can click that long rest button. Long rest goes no problem.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Nothing seems to come. Now, periodically, you hear large, loud roar coming through the halls, echoing. But nothing seems to come down the hallway after you guys.
Real good. I had used a lot of my abilities, including, like, my pop back up ability.
Okay.
That would be an important
Yeah, it was
thing
pretty
to
much
have back.
out of range there. So.
All right. What's your guys' plan? Who's leading?
Hold on, I have to unprepare and prepare different couple of different
Go for
spells.
it.
Please
Druid
keep going.
needs the druid.
Who's
No, keep
leading?
going. I'm just going to be not paying attention and doing spells while we do this.
Okay.
But please.
I feel like who's leading and who's going first might be two different responsibilities. But I'll
Vic
go
will
first.
probably be going first,
Okay.
but not leading.
So Vic's in the front?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So you come around the corner ahead, and you see the little alcove that Nolte had mentioned a kobold was in. And there's no kobold there. You take a few more steps forward. Give me a dex save.
Can I see this thing?
Yes, and the person who's directly behind you also has to make it. So whoever's
Who's
right behind you
directly
needs to make
behind
a
me?
dex save.
Probably Francis or Kat. I think Francis is usually all the way in the back.
I'm
I
at
think
the-
Kat is
I'm
usually
usually
next.
next. Yeah.
I'm always at the ass end.
So Kat and Vic, I need dex saves.
Well, I rolled 2 10s, so I got a 12.
Woohoo! 23.
Okay. So Vic, so Kat, you see your friend in front of you just fall straight through the ground. Now what happened is Vic stepped on what was like a dirt covered cloth that was over a pit. And this is a 20-foot pit that has spikes in it. So we're going to do the fall damage first. That's 9 damage of bludgeoning. And the piercing is 11 points of piercing damage as these long spears pierce you as you fall into this pit.
Has anybody got a rope?
I'm gonna just reach out and
It's 20 feet
cast
down.
levitation.
Okay. There you go.
They're going to come 20 feet up, and I'm just going to give them a light push to send them to the other side.
Yeah, there's space on the sides by the walls that you can walk around this pit, no problem.
Yeah. So I just float them up, and then they can't actually move. It's not like a fly spell. They're just floating there. So I just give them a little push to like send them to the other side.
Nice. Excellent.
Watch out, guys. There's a pit back there.
No, that was some good work finding that. That's appreciated.
Yeah. I don't want anybody else to get hit.
So straight ahead, though, is the room, and you walk. You can split to the left, or you can go straight into the room.
We're just walking straight into the room.
Okay. When you go in the room, the wall slowly curves around to the left. This room is about 40 feet wide. And when you get into it, you see what looks like Kat's bag and her equipment sitting on the far end of the room on a normal-sized table.
That's rude.
Oh, hey, look, it's Cat stuff, guys.
Wait, be careful. It might be trapped.
Why'd they put it on such a table?
When Francis says that, Vic stops and looks around for traps in the general space. That
Give me a
she's in.
perception check, Vic.
$11.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Oh, guys, it's safe. It's totally safe.
Do you go over and grab Kat's stuff for her?
No, hold on. I've never done this before. Never in my whole playing career have I, as a cleric, cast freaking find traps. But I am going to in this
How
room
do you still prepare find traps?
because we entered into Kobold World. How could you not?
We're
That
going
came in
against, like,
handy.
what are they called? Like crazed kobolds or whatever?
So,
Like, yeah.
right. So I feel like this is the scene from like Indiana Jones, right? I mean, there's the idol right there, the thing we've been looking for sitting on a table right in front of us. Oh, gee, what could go wrong?
There's nothing wrong here. That's what scares me.
Well, that's probably true. But I will give up a second level spell slot to cast Find Traps.
Okay. How does that spell work exactly?
It's an instantaneous spell within 120 feet. Then I can detect any kind of mechanical or magical traps.
So anywhere 120 feet around you, you can kind of like sense where they're
You
at?
can sense the presence of any trap within range, which is 120 feet, within line of sight. And that means anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected, harmful, or undesirable effect,
Gotcha.
excluding
Awesome.
the stuff that Vic does.
I'm also going to remind you that I have the cloak of see invisible stuff.
Okay. How long's this spell work?
It's an instantaneous spell, so it's
So just now.
It's just a momentary.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
not
so you
it's
like
ongoing.
take a quick glance around the room. No traps.
All right. Well, I feel better now. All right, proceed, Vic.
I told you I looked.
Yeah, you told me.
They could go up and just grab Cat stuff and throw it at her.
All right. Yep, she's got all her stuff. All right. Vic, you leading them down that other hallway now? There's nothing else in this room.
So are we ready to leave?
I
Yep.
guess let's go down the other hallway. See what's there.
There's a big pit there.
No, so again, you're the pit's way behind you guys now.
Okay.
No, there's a different hallway that was right before this room.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well-
there's no obvious ways out of this room.
There's just the one way that you came in.
Okay.
Well, now that we've slept, I can actually do more stuff with the rock, but let's keep going down the hallway just because it's fun.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it could be something cool.
Really been
Seems
like a party this
unlikely,
whole time.
But
Okay.
we've
So
got to have
Vic,
treasure somewhere, right?
Vic goes around the corner. This is about an 8-foot wide hallway. It's about 30 feet deep. You start walking. I need you and Kat to make deck saves.
I'm being extra cautious.
Hey,
You can see it.
24.
What'd you get, Vic?
16.
Okay, so you make it. So you start walking and you're like, all right, I'm being extra cautious. It feels exactly the same as the tarp you stepped on before. You jump off to the side, though, and this pit falls. It's not as deep. It's only about 15 feet deep. And there are spikes in it. And this is about the middle of this hallway. But you
Oh,
are
of
able
course,
to walk
I had
around.
to fall down the bigger pit, the deeper pit.
But you did it so gracefully.
So straight ahead, you see this room But before this little room, there's another hallway that goes left. In this room straight ahead, though, you see bones of kobolds on what look like hay cots, and there's just bones on them.
Oh, guys, I think the kobolds are dead, so it should be pretty easy to get out of here. They're dead. There's not going to be anything left.
Or they eat things, and they're bad at leaving crumbs in bed.
That's the worst.
Are they coherent corpses, like in the skeletons?
It looks like old bones.
Okay.
And they are small kobold size.
Small kobold size.
Mm-hmm.
So how big is that room?
It's about 20 feet deep and about 30 feet wide.
So not big.
And the entrance is about almost 10 feet. And it's just
Okay,
filled with beds.
And can we see anything glancing up the hallway to the side?
If you look to the left, you see what looks like it opens up pretty big. However, there's another opening that goes straight, and then it looks like an opening that goes left after about 15 feet.
But you said those openings were pretty big?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And the ceiling is much bigger. Like you're talking like 30 feet to the ceiling at this point when it opens up there.
Yes, what could go wrong?
Yeah, what could go wrong?
Just a basilisk, hydra, undead. Right?
So, are we wanting to go get out of here? What are we doing, guys?
I don't
think
know.
we're trying to find our way out.
I could get us out, or are we trying to explore and find a way out?
I mean, at this point, we're taking a long rest. We might as well just keep going in. We're ready to fight.
I guess I figured that, like, you know, there might be cool stuff, but if we don't want to be in here,
There might be someone here worth killing.
There's always somebody worth killing.
There might be someone worth killing. There might be something worth finding. Hey, did anybody look at that? First off, did Kat tell us about that necklace? And did anybody look at it and figure out what it was?
So
nope.
pretty. I don't know anything about it, but it's pretty. So here.
I also think it
People
looks
do
really
stuff.
nice.
What does it look like?
It's got beads.
So it's a necklace with a bunch of beads on it.
Are they orange and red beads, or are they
No.
different types of beads?
No. Did it's a great question. They're different colors. Got like blue, green, purple, yellow.
Have Laura?
They
has an
almost
idea
look
what
like
that
there's
is,
like
but Dulce
vials
doesn't.
as well. So the beads are on the end of like this, almost like a vial.
Ooh. I can't figure out what that is. I believe
It looks kind of holy.
I was gonna say I believe Francis is the one who usually figures out what that is. Other than Laura's pretty sure what she knows what it is, but I'm trying not to meta that right now.
I mean, I have that. I'm a monk. I know religious stuff. It's fine. I can talk. There might be.
So there are 4 beads on this necklace. Give me a religion check, Kat.
$24.
Yeah, actually, this is a necklace of prayer beads.
Right.
That sounds cool for somebody. What does
that
it
mean?
do?
Do those do cool things?
They let you cast specific spells.
Oh, that seems handy.
I think it depends on what color the beads are.
It
Yeah.
Has
does.
different colors.
So there's 2 of Cure Wounds or Lesser Restoration. There's 1 of Bless and 1 of Branding Smite.
So I think that's got to go to someone who can cast those spells, if I remember correctly. Like it's not
Cleric,
like a
Druid, or Paladin.
Wait,
Okay.
2 Cure Wounds, Bless, and what was the last one?
Branding Smite. You can choose to do Lesser Restoration instead of Cure Wounds, though.
But I believe they're like extra spell slots for those spells. It's not like fireball.
Yeah, you have to throw the bead or whatever, and it does what you want or whatever.
Does it? I thought
Something
prayer
like that.
beads was different.
Made from. It's removed from the necklace. That bead loses its magic.
Right.
Hang
If
on.
it's removed
6
from the
type.
necklace.
Besides the type each bead, necklace can have more than 1 bead of the same type. To use one, you must be wearing the necklace. Each bead contains a spell that you can cast from as a bonus action. And once a magic bead spell is cast, that bead can't be used again until the next dawn.
Until the next dawn, so you can
So there
cast
you
it
go.
from the spell once a
Yes.
day, but if you pull it off, then it's gone. So you
Correct.
cast it from the spell once a day. It's like an extra spell slot.
Correct. I misread it earlier.
No, it's all right. I've misread that item at least 3 times, which is how I've learned what it is.
So yeah, Druid, Paladin, or Cleric can use it.
I don't know. I would think that Nolte probably would make the best use of that.
I would absolutely love it if Kat will let me have it. It is very pretty. I would not want to take your very pretty necklace.
It's okay. You can have it. Seems more useful for you. I got plenty of pretty things.
Awesome. If you could just put in chat what that is, and I will make sure I update that correctly.
All right, you guys pressing forward then? Are you going into where like the beds are, or are you going to the left where it splits off into 2 different directions? One looks like a room straight ahead, and one goes left from there.
I mean, do we want to look through the beds? They're probably just beds.
That I can't see there's a reason to go.
Okay.
I vote we go into the room,
The other
and
room?
then then we'll go the other place. After that.
Okay. So instead of going into what is like the kobold lair with all the skeletons, you turn left. You start going forward. You see this room opens up straight ahead, and then this hallway, though, to the left gets really wide and goes pretty far until those of you who can't really see well can't see because it's just pitch black.
So go into either a room or follow a large hallway to the side.
Yep.
Let's just say, for the sake of argument, you could see in pitch blackness.
How far can you see in pitch blackness?
Let me check.
Also magical and stuff.
Yeah, I can see through magical and non-magical for 120 feet.
Okay, so you, Riley, you see about 60 feet ahead. It gets kind of thin again, back down to 10 feet, and it looks like something maybe goes right, but the main opening of this area goes left a little bit. And that's about 80 feet ahead.
Down the hallway.
Yeah, this big open hallway with 30-foot ceilings.
Maybe it's the way out, like they have a wider space so that, all their furniture fits neatly in the door type of situation, right?
Yeah,
Either
or
way
maybe
out.
it's like a kill zone where everybody's funneled through and nasty stuff comes out at you.
Oh, it could be too.
Do I see any indications that this is an ambush point?
Give me a perception check.
All right.
Like murder holes and arrow slits and
Yeah.
cauldrons of lava hanging from the ceiling.
all those fun things. That would
Okay.
be an 18.
So you do see arrow slits. before that choke point, though, on the right and the left. But yeah, nothing else stands out.
Yeah, that definitely looks like a kill zone. That looks like where you go to die.
Maybe check out the room instead, Vic. We'll go down the hallway when we're ready to die.
Okay.
What if we just crawl under the arrow slits, right? Then they're not going to hit us. No?
Maybe we just turn to wind.
Go the other direction?
Maybe we just turn to wind and leave.
I see. I really would actually prefer to potentially take care of an individual that might be in this location.
Oh, there's an individual in this location, Riley?
Do you want me to roll the dice again?
You can only do that once a day, honey.
It's a new day.
It was a new day.
Oh,
It's a
well,
new
if it is a new day, then you could
New day.
absolutely roll the dice again if you'd like.
It's a brand new day.
I could do it again. Guys, I'm going to get so good at this.
Riley, do you know anything that this individual might have on them?
I take out a scrap of blue cloak fabric that I've been carrying since like the first thing of this game being. Yeah, I think he wears something like this.
Okay, so that's the scrap of the cloak. All right, we're gonna let Vic roll the dice, and then I'm gonna cast the spell.
All right, what's your question, Vic?
Oh, dang. Okay. So, how about this? If we continue, exploring this cave area, will we encounter the person or the thing, or the tattered cloak scrap that Riley has, the owner of said cloak? Will we encounter them?
You roll your dice.
I guess-
You get all natural maximum numbers on every single die you roll. Yahtzee!
Guys, I think Riley is correct. That the owner of the blue fabric definitely down here. So if we need to take care of said owner of fabric,
I'd really prefer to fix that before we go.
You hear a loud roar, Riley, coming from straight down that direction where it veers left a little bit.
Yeah, that's
on.
probably a problem.
What do we know about the fabric scrap owner?
What do we know, or what does Riley know?
Both.
Riley, what have you told everybody, and then what have you told Nolte differently?
I don't think I've told anybody anything about it except Nolte knows that, Riley's kind of subsisting off the powers of the Lich.
Yeah.
And that's where he gets all of his power and, sustained life from. And that it's not been going great. There's been friction in the workplace, and maybe Riley's ready to terminate that particular relationship.
You say friction in the workplace. Like,
Yeah,
we're
didn't you
just
do
gonna be
augury
like,
to
"I'm gonna
sense if the guy was
resign."
here before, too?
No?
He did something like that to sense if it was in here. Last session or 2 sessions ago.
I was gonna say, Riley doesn't have augury, but he might have an undead sense.
He did
I
something.
have an undead sense, but it doesn't go quite that far.
All right. So, Riley, is this gonna kill you if we go after this guy?
Probably not. I mean, he might kill me.
That's-
But if we kill him, I don't think I'll just die. I think I'll be at least sort of okay. And I got you now. I didn't have you before that. So that'll be all right.
Yeah, he's got Nolte. Nolte's gonna
I
save
suppose you can cure terminal diseases.
No. I don't think I can yet. I might be able
Yeah,
to.
you see,
Yes.
that's the positive sort of
Yes.
thinking.
Yeah.
That we need.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Yeah.
that.
I think that sounds promising.
But the XP you
Theoretically-
get from killing the guy in blue might make it so you can do it after.
That's true. I also could maybe put you back in a new body, but it would definitely not be your. We'll discuss that later. All right. I'm gonna hold the blue cloth and I'm going to cast locate object on a cloak or robe, or I guess we'll go with a outfit made of this cloth.
And what's the range of that spell?
1,000 feet.
Yeah, it's coming straight down the hallway through the choke point that Riley said straight ahead.
Straight down the hallway through the choke point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell that to everybody. Straight down the hallway through the choke point.
Is that past the arrow slits or
Yes.
no?
Yeah, the arrow slits are before the choke point.
Okay. Are there any like? Can we kind of like look around like the walls or the floor or something and see if we see anything as we get a little bit closer to the arrow slits?
Yeah.
Like if there's
Give me a
like a
perception
pressure
check.
plate or something.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
19.
So you do not see any pressure points or anything like that. In fact, as you get near the arrow slits, you can tell because of someone has a light spell or something, right? For Vic.
I do.
Nolte has light.
Light. Okay. So you can see that the light is shining
She
through the
casts
arrow
on-
slits.
No, Vic's shield usually.
Okay. So you can see the light is shining through the arrow slits, and you don't see anybody behind them.
Oh, okay. So there's got to be somebody shooting. All right. Continue on
Okay.
with caution.
As you push through this very narrow area that only goes for about 10 feet, to the right is a hallway. And it actually looks a little bit cleaner. The walls are actually more like decorated, I should say. They're still a little rough. You can see that there's been damage to them, but it looks like this was a intentional hallway that may actually, Kat, you would know. This is a dwarven hallway. And it actually looks like it might be a tribute to something, but you can't make it out because of all the damage on the walls here. But yeah, that hallway seems to go pretty deep. So you can go that way, or you can continue to go straight. What would you guys like to do?
What direction is the locate object
Straight.
pulling me?
Straight.
I will let the party know that. It's straight ahead.
No, let's go straight then, I guess. If
Works
nobody
for me.
else wants to go a different way, we'll continue on.
Okay. So you start going straight, and you see this big opening then hooks right.
To the right.
When you come around the corner, you
Wait, to the left.
there is no left. As you come
Now
around
jump.
the corner,
Jump.
you jump.
No, I
To the right. To the right.
to the left.
It
To the left.
opens up
Sorry,
into this
it's all right.
large chasm that most of you can't see all the way into. Riley, you see far more. But Vic, you see 12 kobolds, and you see behind them is this long bony tail that kind of wraps around this room. And really quickly, this tail moves off into the shadows. Riley, what you see is 12 kobolds standing in this room. You see a large undead dragon of
God
bones.
damn it.
On top of this dragon, you see your friend in the blue robes. Can't necessarily make out the color, but you do see your friend riding the dragon. You also see 4 drakes in this room. And
Just like a couple things.
the undead rock that you guys saw outside the previous day It is seemingly ripped in half and off to the side of the room, like maybe something had killed it in here.
How far away are they?
Well, at least we don't have to worry about the undead rock.
So,
Plus.
Right side.
35, 40, 50. So this is a 60-foot deep room.
Okay.
And it's about 120 feet wide.
Okay.
The kobolds are only about 40 feet away. The drakes are about 50 feet away. And everyone else is about 70 feet away.
All right.
And by everyone else, I mean the undead dragon. And
Yeah, the undead dragon and the...
And they see you. They all see you guys. They've been waiting. The kobolds, by the way, upon seeing them, they're undead kobolds, just like the previous undead kobolds you fought the previous day.
This feels like a really good spot for like an area of effect. You know, if we can just get like a sleet storm or a fireball.
Everybody roll for initiative.
Yep. Let's do it.
Woo.
All right.
Oh, no.
Was not very good for me.
Oh, shit.
I rolled very badly.
You guys probably did better than me, maybe. Tom did better than me.
I doubt
Nicole
that.
did not.
I took a feat to
Definitely
not,
not.
for even when I roll badly, I still go like mid-tier. But
Oh, right now Vic's doing the best. Vic, Riley, Francis is down.
Nolte
but-
got a 20.
Good
She
for you.
just only sent it to me.
I just put it in the wrong chat
Oh, are you guys
accidentally.
gossiping over there? What are you guys
Obviously.
talking
Well,
smack?
no, we're strategizing, but
Mhm,
obviously
So Nolte's first, Vic, Riley, me, Francis, and Kat.
So Vic, yes or no?
All right, Nolte,
Yeah,
what you
dude. We could do that. We can do it.
I was like, if I'm going
doing?
first,
You
am I
doing the
doing
gorilla
this?
thing?
Yeah,
All right.
Hold on, I gotta find the
you gotta
the
find
stats
your
again.
giant ape stats. All right, well then I will run forward with my first turn and activate my constellations as a bonus action. We will start that in the we'll start that in the dragon.
Okay.
And I will cast polymorph on Vic, which is a 4th level spell, transforming Vic into a. You still want to go giant ape?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Go giant ape.
Go
And-
ape shit.
Form of the dragon gives me bonuses on maintaining concentration. Also, because it's new, I can fly while in form of the dragon. So I'm going to hover. No, I'm not. I'm going to wait because there's a dead dragon. I don't want to be the only flying character to start. So I will wait on flying.
All right.
But that's the end of my turn.
All right, Vic, you changed into a giant ape or whatever you changed into.
All right. How far away are these kobolds? Because all I can really see is the kobolds and the tail.
About
right?
30 feet in front of you.
Okay. So I am going to run up to the kobolds.
Can apes see in the dark? Because now you don't have a shield shining light.
It doesn't necessarily say that she doesn't have her equipment.
Your equipment changes with you.
Polymorphs into you.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, otherwise it would all fall to the floor and then you'd leave it behind.
Well,
Just like Druid Wild Shape,
So,
your gear
just
changes with you.
Druid Wild Shape lets you pick what items transform into you
Oh,
and what
okay.
you can still, because you can still wear them. So technically, I thought that she could carry a shield as an ape, so it'd still have the shield. Because it doesn't. I'm looking at polymorph.
Yeah, I mean, we could say it doesn't change at all then. And your stuff is just there, and you can hold your shield.
So like what? Yeah, I'm assuming what your form can wear, you wear, and what you can't. It transforms.
Although, how much bigger would the ape be than her normal size, too?
I mean, it's
Like,
a
would
lot
it be
bigger.
practical to use the weapons and stuff? I don't think it would necessarily be practical.
I think it's a large creature.
Yeah, it's a
Um,
huge beast.
I mean, you can hold the shield for light,
Yeah.
but
I
it's
don't
not going to give you
see-
AC bump.
Yeah, I don't see
No,
that
I
it
didn't think it
says
would.
anything in particular
Okay.
about the equipment. So if we want to say it's oh no, it does. The target's gear melds into the new form.
Okay, that's what I thought originally.
So
Okay.
You know where the kobolds are. You can attack.
But I can't see. I'll just run up to the area that they are and assume that somebody else is gonna figure this out.
I'll
Which
get
is
you light again on the next turn.
Typically, what I do is just run in and assume
You know
somebody
where
else
they're
is
at.
gonna
You can
figure it
attack at
out.
disadvantage without seeing them.
All right. So, I think I'm gonna have to roll. These rolls are gonna look messed up, but because I don't think I can just roll within the character. So,
You don't use real dice over there?
I'm actually a 7. Been using D&D Beyond.
Shh.
So that's a 16 to hit with my first one. Does that hit?
It's a great question. That will barely hit. So these kobolds, these undead kobolds, which you can smell up close, they have shields and spears.
Okay. All right. So that is 25 points of damage
He is still standing.
for the first one.
Yep.
And then I'll attack the second one. Oh, that one's gonna hit too.
Okay.
And then there's going to be 17 points of damage.
All right. So
And
it
this is
drops.
all bludgeoning damage, if that makes a difference.
Okay. Yeah, it drops. Riley, you see it tried to sit back up, but it didn't make it.
And then I'm gonna beat my chest so I can aim
All right.
and yell into the oblivion that I cannot see.
Speaking of which, it is Riley's turn.
So you killed one kobold.
Correct.
Yep.
There are 11 more kobolds. There are... You guys can't see all this, but Riley can. There are 4 drakes as well. 1 undead guy on top of a dragon and a undead dragon.
Can I
a bone
scoot
dragon.
forward to get within 60 feet of Undead Buddy and Undead Dragon?
Okay.
And I'm going to look over at them and say, Boss, we'll get to you in a minute. And I'm going to cast Banishment at 4th level, so the dragon and the lich both got to give me a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
17.
Well, let's go with the dragon first. Okay. They have to beat a 17. What kind of save is it?
Charisma.
Oh, no problem. 27.
Ruh-roh.
Or actually, I'm sorry. No, because they have advantage. It was actually 29.
That was
Oh,
for,
they probably...
That was for him, the dragon.
for the Lich. I'm gonna use Wheel and Woe. He has to subtract a d6 from whatever his number is.
Okay.
I would save that Laura, I think, but
We're gonna try it anyway. I've already said it.
What numbers do you have to beat?
17.
17. Okay. So he failed, but he will use his legendary resistance.
Legendary resistance, yep.
And succeed.
Yep, it occurred to me right after I cast it that they would have legendary resistance. That was a mistake. But all right.
You know what? Making him use a legendary resistance is still worth it.
Yeah, but when you only have 3 spell slots.
Well,
All right, that's my turn. You know
don't
what?
do them all.
Oh, I can't. I can't cast 2 spells on one turn, so I'm done.
You can.
All right. It is their turn. So. Oh, Riley. Well, he's going to look at you, Riley. And do you have 100 hit points or lower?
Yes.
Then you die. Power
Can I
word
get
kill.
a wisdom? Can I get a wisdom saving throw of 17?
For my guy?
Yep.
So I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, okay. So then he can target me. So then I'm dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Except I can regain 1d8 plus 3 hit points. Because I can do it once for long rest when I have to succeed a death saving throw. So I am down.
All right. So that was his 9th level spell slot that he spended. He does not have any more of those.
Good.
Riley's body is still there?
That's a great question. I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, it just says he dies instantly.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So now the dragon moves out into the a little closer, over towards. You know what? Paula, or Vic, I should say. Give me a Dex saving throw. Beat a 21. And I'm going to start rolling the damage for the breath weapon that's coming out. And
Well, I got a 9, so it would have been almost impossible for me to beat a 21. But
okay.
Continue on.
Well, as the fire is coming, you do see it, so you can have advantage.
Does the giant ape get advantage too?
It's you, isn't it?
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
I mean, I still only got a 17. I would have had to roll a 20.
Okay, so 12,
So.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 34, 38. And I need to do 8 more. 38, 43, 56, 9. All right, so 70 points of fire damage, Paula.
Right.
You're still
I
in
yell
8?
loudly, beat my chest.
All of the kobolds were caught in that, and so were the drakes, and they are gone.
Oh, yeah. That was totally worth it.
So he killed all of his allies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently they're not very smart. That's fine.
I mean, it's kind of like he did some work for us, so like I'm cool with it.
Now, above you guys, you can see a little bit of light because the ceiling opens up. This is where that rock before was flying out of. But it is dark outside at this time. Because remember, when you came in, it was daytime. You guys then slept for 8 hours. So it is actually nighttime. So, just so you guys know. Francis, you see this flame erupt and engulf an ape and all of these kobolds and drakes. And you see, for a brief moment, a large undead dragon with a undead person riding on top of it. What would you like to do, Francis?
Yeah, that's a great question. Riley is dead, huh?
Yeah, dead. DED. Doesn't even get the A. That's how dead he is.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and, since he'll probably be more use than me, I am going to cast Revivify on him.
Okay.
Which will make him not undead, but less dead.
Nice. There you go, Riley. You gasp a breath. And I believe that's all Francis's turn.
There's no getting used to that.
Cats.
Yay. Okay. How far away is it from me?
The dragon thing is probably 45 feet away.
Perfect. We're going to go with Searing Sunburst. See if I have better luck.
Does he have to make some sort of save?
The Constitution.
And it would be both of them, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything within 20-foot radius.
Okay. All right. He does get advantage. Yeah. Nope. Nat 20 for him. I rolled a 17 and a nat 20. And then the Lich got a 26. So they both make it.
That's stupid. Okay, I'm gonna do Radiant Sunbolt then.
Okay.
There's the dragon, and then what the other one?
He's like a undead wizard.
Cool.
With a blue robe.
I'm gonna do the first one to the dragon.
Okay. What'd you get?
Or not. That was a 10. So I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
Jesus, that's also a 10. I'm helpful today.
Now would be the time to do some cool shit.
Now is the time for dope monk shit.
Right?
Yeah.
Did the Sunbolt at least like let me like see for a brief instant, you know?
Well, the
so
Searing Sunburst would
out.
definitely, because it is very bright.
Yeah, so then at least I know what's going on for a hot second.
Didn't he set shit on fire?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, so that made light.
Yeah, there was light for a bit. You saw.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool.
All right.
I just want to make sure I know the direction to run. You know, and
yeah.
things.
So Nolte was totally planning on casting light for Vic, and then Nolte saw Riley die, which changes things.
Yeah, it's totally cool. Just
so you're back up, but Revivify gets you to 1 hit point if I remember correctly. So I'm gonna switch into Form of the Chalice. We're gonna cast 6th level heal. So you get 70 hit points. Plus
70.
70.
Nice.
Plus 2d8 plus 5. So I'm apparently rolling real good.
Someone needs to.
That was 2 8s. So that's another 21 hit points. So you get 91 hit points.
That is exactly my max HP. Like, it never happened.
Okay. Nolte is apparently getting real upset, and when she gets real upset, she heals hard.
Channel that righteous anger.
Exactly. I think that's my whole turn. Let me see if I can do a bonus action. I don't remember my bonus actions. No, I have not prepped any of the bonus actions I would need to do. So I'm good. I have just rage healed Riley.
Okay. Perfect. Next up is Vic.
all right. So we've got the dragon thing, and then there's the guy up there too.
Yep.
Right?
You can get
okay,
to the
well,
dragon.
I'm just gonna run in the direction of the dragon and just try and hit the dragon.
Yep. There's a little bit of fire of things that have caught on, so you're good.
That's a crit. So that's 29.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, and so then are we doing double
Max
damage
plus.
dice or
No, max
max?
plus 1.
Okay.
Max plus roll.
So 48, 54.
54 points.
Yeah.
All right. So you hit it pretty hard. You seemingly break a rib, but it looks
Perfect.
pretty strong still.
Well, I'm gonna hit it again and try and break another one.
Okay.
21.
That'll hit.
And 16 additional points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. All right. Is that your whole turn?
It is. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he is going to use a legendary action.
Fantastic.
He is going to tail attack you. So that is a 21 to hit.
Everything hits.
You take 15 points of bludgeoning damage from the tail.
I bang my chest.
As you do that, the Lich is going to cast a cantrip at you. And he's going to do Ray of Frost. So I got to make a spell attack. That is a 23. And so that'll hit. 15, 22 points of frost damage. Or cold damage. And that was his turn. Or that was the legendary action for him. It is now Riley's turn.
Where is the Lich right now?
On top of the dragon.
Yeah, but like on the battlefield, are they sitting on top of Vic? Are they?
Yeah, they're near Vic.
Okay. Again,
You're
I'm
still
gonna
at
look
like
up.
the entrance of the room.
Yeah, I'm like getting up and just being like looking at the Lich, being like, "Is this personal? This feels kind of personal." And I'm gonna point at him. And I'm gonna cast Silence. There is no saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a 20-foot radius sphere of silence around him.
That's a good one. That is a very good one. That ruins what I was going to do next.
Darn.
Fantastic. I love that.
Then
And
I'm
everything
going
of his is verbal.
I'm going to move. Are the other creatures causing an issue right now?
They're all
Yeah,
dead.
they got vaporized.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you
they all
went
got
upstairs
vaporized.
to go to the
Right,
bathroom
right.
and they all
My
died.
bad,
You lit them on fire.
Yeah, my bad. So then I'm going to just traverse to try to spread us out a little bit so that we're not one big juicy AoE target. So I'm going to use my full 30 feet of movement to keep them in my line of sight, but then also like get away from everybody else so that we can't all get caught in one blast.
So okay. I probably didn't say it early enough. I'm not going to do it. I was going to do counterspell, but he didn't say it quickly enough, so it's okay. All right. So it's now my turn. let's see. So let's see if the dragon gets its recharge. It does not. Okay. Riley. Frightful presence. I need you to give me a wisdom save for the dragon.
Ooh.
Beat a 19.
Let me check any abilities I have.
And because of the fire, Vic, everyone can see the dragon and stuff. Because there's some things that are on fire in the room.
What am I rolling again? Wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom beat a 19.
That is a 26.
Okay. You are not frightened then. It will now make 3 attacks on Vic. We'll go with the 2 claw attacks first. Both of them are in the 20s, so those are going to hit. All right, so you take 13 from the first, and you take 15 from the second claw. He will then attempt to bite you, Vic. That is a 29. And as he bites into you...
Vic changes back into herself.
Okay. So you take 19 points of piercing damage. But as that's happening, you can feel some heat. All of you can see from the throat of this dragon, fire comes up and roasts Vic in its mouth for 10 more points of fire damage. Because apparently that's something it does on bites. What can he do? With Vic in the mouth of the dragon, no, he can't do that. He's just along for the ride at the moment. Nothing. He's not doing anything because of silence. All right, Francis, it's your turn.
All right, did Vic just get bitten, or is Vic like held?
Bitten is in the mouth of this dragon on the ground, and just got burned as well. So bit and burned.
Okay, but it's not like he's stuck in the dragon's. She's
No.
stuck in the dragon's mouth. Okay.
No.
All right. Well, I'm going to detonate my Hellfire shield just behind the dragon and the rider, so that I catch them within the 20-foot range.
Okay. And
they take fire and necrotic. So let me roll for that, and it's dex save for half.
Save for half. Okay. So we'll do the Lich first. Oh, he
27.
Ooh, he failed. He is going to use his second legendary resistance.
36. Well, 22, 27, 30, 34, 35, 36. Oh, that was... All right, so 36 fire, 36 necrotic.
You said 36 necrotic?
Correct.
And 36 fire. 72 points.
Wait, so he did some legendary thing, so he automatically saves or something? Is that what I?
Yeah, he takes half though still. Then the Dracolich does not use its legendary resistance. But he failed as well. And yeah. Okay. Okay. So they both seem to get hurt a little bit, for sure, from this. Yes, the Lich has used 2 legendary resistances, has 1 left. And the fire didn't seem to do much to the dragon, by the way. And it is now Cat's turn.
Okay. I have my fancy Warhammer back, and I now remember all the things that it does. Which is closer to me, the Lich or the dragon?
The dragon. The Lich is a little bit high because he's on top of the dragon, so it's hard to get to him.
Oh, fair. Okay.
If anyone could do it, it probably would be the monk, though.
This is fair. How far am I away from the dragon?
About 45 feet.
Oh, perfect. That's
or
how
I
far
think we said 35 because he moved towards Vic.
Even better. I'm gonna go up to the dragon and hit him with my Warhammer.
Okay.
With a 23.
That'll hit.
Okay. So that is 9 points of bludgeoning damage. And then my fancy schmancy Warhammer can do Thunder Wave. So I'm going to do that. Let's see. Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, he's going to make it 25.
Okay, so he gets half damage then.
And the Lich on his back also makes it.
Okay, so they get half damage of 2d8s. Sorry. 15, so half of that is what they would get.
Okay, so 7.
And then, so that's, I moved, I attacked. Now for my bonus action, I'm going to, we're going to try, no, we're just going to do an unarmed strike. Because I seem to have better luck with that. Nope, never mind. That's an 11.
All right. Dang, I can't do anything with that.
Well, I finally hit something.
Okay, the dragon is going to use one of its legendary actions, so this will be the second of its 3. It is going to tail attack you. End of another creature's turn. So yeah, it's going to tail attack you, Cat.
Okay.
That's a 20-something to hit. Yeah, like 27.
Yeah, that definitely is.
So
can I do dodge?
Is there an ability you have for that?
Yeah, patient defense. I can spend a key point to take dodge. It's a bonus action on my turn though, so I don't.
Oh no, you couldn't do it now then. So that's 13 points of bludgeoning damage as he nails you with his bony tail.
And this is the dragon, right?
Correct.
That I'm on. So I would like to use my reaction to make an attack against him because he's not attacking me.
Yep, go ahead. And then it'll be Nolte's turn, by the way.
A 29.
That'll hit.
And that is 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay. So this dragon's starting to look a little beat up, but it's still a bit till it's dead. All right, Nolte, what you got? You're muted.
Thank you. Vic is back to looking like Vic. I am going to sprout my wings which is totally a thing I can do, and fly up and touch Vic. Do I have to touch Vic? Why do I think I have to touch Vic? Hold on, let me double check that because I don't
want to touch Vic's bulging muscles.
I don't. I mean,
well, you can
do.
if you want to.
Let's be clear. I
There's
100% want to touch Vic's bulging muscles, and yet I will not get closer than 60 feet because that is my range, and I don't want to get closer to the dragon. So, totally a different spell I was thinking of. I will stay within the 60 feet I originally was and turn Vic into a T-Rex.
Right. Now, is it like a real T-Rex that really doesn't have tiny arms? It actually has wings and like feathers. Is it that kind of T-Rex, or is it the mythological T-Rex with the tiny arms and scales?
I mean,
it's
if you want to give me
the
wings.
T-Rex in the monster manual.
Oh, the mythical one then. Okay.
I'll take some wings, man. If you want to do that, like
basically, you're a giant chicken.
It's polymorph into the monster manual T-Rex. It's got a stat block and everything. And that will be the end of my turn because I'm gonna. How is everybody's health looking?
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna switch back to the dragon to try to help me keep concentration on that, but I am not going to do anything else stupid. By the way, I'm going to go and not stand at the doorway because I don't think I've technically moved. I'm going to see if there's a place that's sort of innocuously.
You can move around the corner so it can't see you if you want.
Well, I want to be able to see the rest of the party, but yeah, sort of innocuously not be seen and continue to cast these really high level spells.
It sees you. There's no question there.
Well, but definitely not be within range of any breath weapons or any large AoEs or.
It's hard to say. Right now, the only way is if you went back into the hallway around the corner or somehow went around the outside of the room to the other side of the dragon and lich. Those are the only two ways to probably be out of its range of the breath weapon.
I don't want to go back out of the hall because I do want to be able to see everything. So if I want to start moving around the room, sort of in a sideways direction, so that it can't get everybody at once.
Perfect. Okay. Yep, you were able to do that.
And right, Vic is now a T-Rex.
Come on, giant chicken.
Okay. So like,
with sharp teeth.
Quick question: how tall is this dragon?
Well, it is adult, so it is a huge creature. So it is bigger than you.
Yeah, but I guess I'm a huge creature as well. But what I'm wondering is, like,
you don't have wings, though. I mean, you're the mythical T-Rex. You're not a real T-Rex.
And so the dragon is long, right? And the lich is on top of it. But a T-Rex is like tall. Right, I mean, it's got a tail.
If you want to bite down on it, you can. Is that what you're hoping to do?
I'm wondering if I can bite the lich.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
from where I'm at. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to bite the lich, and then I'm going to tail whip the dragon.
Okay.
Okay. So the bite on the lich. Oh, that's not going to hit. 15?
Misses.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, and then the tail whip on the dragon is a crit.
Okay. So max damage plus.
So that is going to be like, jeez. That's a lot.
How much damage?
It is 87 points of damage.
Jeez. All right. That was on the.
What? How did you do that?
I tail whipped the dragon. as a T-Rex. So the T-Rex can do multi-attack, but it only gets one with its bite and one with its tail, and they can't be the same creature. So I bit the lich and I tail whipped the
Nice.
But you didn't actually bite
Dragon.
the lich. You missed.
I attempted to, but you know what? I did so good on the tail attack that, like, you know, we don't need to nickel and dime.
How much
this
was
thing.
that? 80 or something?
Yeah.
She bit at the lich.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It was
She did.
close.
Okay. All right. Good job, Vic. Good job.
How's
All
the
right.
dragon doing?
He's still there. He's still there, but he's getting there. You tail whip. You definitely break a leg bone, and it lets out a loud roar. And it is Riley's turn. With me on deck.
I think I've done a lot of different stuff. I'm gonna just maintain silence on him, and I'm gonna throw a card throw at the lich because he still has a legendary resistance, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a card throw at the lich.
Okay.
So first one is a 16 to hit.
Miss.
Second one is a 26 to hit.
That will hit.
That one is going to be a 6, which does 1d4 psychic damage. So 1 point of psychic damage, but I need a Constitution 17 saving throw from him. And I actually
21.
rolled a 24 to hit, and I rolled another 6. And I rolled another 1, so he takes another point of psychic damage, and I need another DC 17 saving
Yeah, I
throw.
got
Go ahead
27.
and use Wheel and Woe. I haven't used my reaction. He has to subtract a d6 from that.
He'd still make it.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Never mind
27.
then.
All right. All right, that's my turn. Silence continues.
All right. So the dragon is going to move out of the silence. Cat and Vic can make attacks of opportunity on the dragon.
All right. Warhammer. 17.
That will miss.
21.
That will hit. So the dragon.
20 points of damage.
Okay. Oh, so close. So close. So this dragon is flying now, up about 15 feet off the ground, which you guys obviously know the top of this place is open to the air. And the lich is going to look at Riley. Actually, no. He's going to look at Nolte. And he is going to power word stun. You are now stunned, Nolte.
I don't get a saving throw or anything?
Nope. You have under 150 hit points, so you are stunned. However, at the end of each of your turns, you can then make a con saving throw to not be stunned.
I feel like that's not him. I feel like I don't know that he knows that I was being that powerful, but okay, that's fine.
You were a dragon.
I was not a dragon.
I'm the dragon.
I have a constellation. I have starry points. I do not look like a dragon. That's a whole
You're getting his
separate thing
attention.
that I'm not powerful enough. Fine. It's fine. It's a whole separate thing that I'm not powerful enough to do, but I can keep concentration on the thing.
Sure, I'm fine with that. So he did that. Now, so that was him. The dragon, let's see if it gets its recharge. No, it does not. It is going to... What is it going to do? It is going to go and use its frightful presence on you, Nolte. So you get a save for this one. Give me a wisdom save or you're frightened for 1 minute.
Okay. We'll do that.
And he is going to then bite and claw you.
Get me?
Yeah, he's moving over towards you. The dragon is. Claws first.
That's a 28 for the frightful presence.
Okay, so you're not scared.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first claw attack is a 19. The other one, next one's like 20 something.
Those both hit.
So the first one does 17 points.
Okay.
Second one does 13 points.
Okay.
So I'll need your con saves for each of those for the, because don't you have to hold concentration?
I do. I did switch into form of the dragon by the end of, or for the last thing, which means I get, I can treat any roll of a 9 or lower as a 10. So I believe I automatically save those because it's half damage, and each of those were under 20. So I did not have to roll a full. So the lowest I would have had to roll is a 10.
Okay. So then from the bite, which I rolled really high on that as well, the damage is 17 piercing and 8 fire. So 25.
25. Okay. Which, so half of 25 is high enough I have to roll.
Yes, it'd be 12 that you'd have to beat. Probably.
Okay. So, and that's a constitution. So I did succeed. So I got a 16, which is over the 12.
All right. Oh, shoot.
So I'm good.
There we go. I think that's my whole turn. Francis.
So how far am I from Nolte or from these guys?
Probably 20 feet.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and cast my destructive wave where I smash the ground and then emit a huge wave of thunder, and I'm going to go with radiant damage.
Okay. Does that hurt friendlies as well?
No, it's only enemies.
Okay.
And I am going to simultaneously channel divinity to max the thunder damage.
Okay.
So I will roll for the radiant damage and tell you what the total is.
What kind of saves do they get? Wisdom? Constitution?
Con.
Okay. So
Constitution.
First.
So 10, 19. So it would be 49 total.
Okay. So I made both. So that's technically 24 because you round down. So 24 each. So with that, hang on. Okay. The dragon crumbles. The lich falls off of him to the ground, landing on his feet. But the dragon is gone.
Yay. So does the lich take falling damage?
Nope. That's why I said he landed on his feet.
Oh, just checking.
But he will use a legendary action.
Of course he will.
This would be his second time doing so.
So is a legendary action different than a legendary resistance?
Yes. Legendary resistance is its own thing that they can automatically succeed on saving throws.
Right, and he's
legendary
two down.
actions
He's
they can
two
do.
down, one to go. Right.
Correct.
Okay.
So he.
Wait, didn't he already power word stun somebody?
Yes, he did that to what's her name. So you can do your legendary actions, but it has to be after another character.
Oh.
It goes. So yeah, he is going to say everybody within 20 feet. So that would be Nolte and Vic and Cat. Nolte, Vic, and Cat. I need con saving throws. If you beat an 18, that's the number to beat. If you didn't,
23 for me.
Okay, so you're still going to take half of this. So 6, 16, 17,
It's 19 for me.
20.
Like a 2, so I
So-
got an 11.
All right, so 25 or 12 necrotic damage.
So 12. It was 12.
So 12.
Yeah, if you made the save. All right, Kat, it's your turn. You guys are going to pull this off. I actually told Paula I wouldn't be surprised if we
The
got
tone of
CPK.
surprise. Rude.
Also, because rereading that power, I totally got higher than that on my last saving throw. I was misreading that power. I was doing better than I'm doing.
Oh, gotcha.
It's any roll that's lower than a 10 is a 10. So I still get to add I don't fail concentration checks that are lower than a 19. I get an automatic 19 on concentration checks for
Oh, that's
damage.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. Only when I'm
All
in
right.
form of the dragon, which I am. So
All right, Kat, what you got for me?
All right, Warhammer. 26.
That hits. Is it magical? Just a normal Warhammer?
I'm just a badass. That is 10 points of damage.
Bludgeoning.
And then we're
Okay.
doing it again.
So when you hit him, it's like hitting a wall. He doesn't even react.
Wow. Well, definitely is not going to react then to my 9 that I just rolled.
Yeah, no,
so.
that just blatantly misses.
All right, so then on my bonus action, let's do. Well, that didn't do that. Then let's do.
Don't your hands count as
Okay.
magical items? Weapons?
they
gonna
definitely
do-
should by level 11.
Yeah, your Warhammer might not do any damage, but your hands might.
But your
Yeah,
hands
so
will.
I'm gonna do unarmed strike.
Okay.
Well, that was terrible. That wasn't that one.
Good thing we don't use the rules that one of our other DMs use, where you automatically break your weapon, including limbs.
God.
I feel like that was a pointed comment at somebody.
No, it's not anyone in this game.
Okay,
I haven't
good.
talked to them in 5 years. They blocked me on Facebook. Someone we used to play with online.
All right.
And that's everything?
Yep.
All right, Nolte, what you
How
got?
everybody's how everybody's
stunned
bad
though,
focus
right?
in every story is always aligned.
I'm stunned, right?
You can make a save, actually, to try and get
Okay.
out of being stunned.
What type of save is it?
Let me pull it up again. Where is it? Power word stun. Con save.
Okay.
And you have to beat 20.
No.
20 exactly.
So you make it.
Con is not my high thing. But I'm good.
So you're not stunned anymore.
I am not stunned anymore, but I believe that was the end of my turn, right?
I think so. It says the end.
Yep. So that's it. That was my turn. I'm not stunned. Shit.
Crushed
That
it.
was. Okay. Good game,
All right.
guys.
Vic, are you
Well,
still
I'm
a
gonna.
T-Rex?
Yeah,
Be a
for
T-Rex.
Sure.
Keep
I
being a
am.
T-Rex.
I'm gonna bite the lich.
Okay. Go for it.
That's a 29.
Awesome.
I'm sure you're probably not worried about damage.
Not.
Okay. But they are grappled.
Okay. So yes, your teeth bite, but they do not break skin.
Yeah, and there's not anything else in this room, right? It's just him, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, actually, give me a perception check.
I don't like that.
Well, nobody's
20.
tried to look around. So you actually see in the corner of this room, mixed in with like just a bunch of garbage, you see this very nice, ornate vase. Looks like it would be worth a lot of money.
Great. I don't care about the vase. But quick question. Now, Riley had cast that silence spell.
Mm-hmm. It's not over here where the lich is.
Yeah. But the lich is now grappled in my mouth. So couldn't I just run into the place where the silence spell is?
It's creative thinking.
Grapple
Right
does let you move, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can move.
So technically, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna bite him with my teeth.
That's
and
okay.
then run into the silence space.
Perfect.
And at least try and hold him there. Right?
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
So it's his turn. He is going to
Nothing that involves talking.
use paralyzing touch.
Ooh.
Well, I did not roll well enough, I don't think. Does a 16 paralyzing touch a T-Rex?
Yeah, 16 hits.
Oh, sweet.
It's
All
a
right.
T-Rex.
It's a T-Rex.
I don't know. You do know as a T-Rex, you still get your unarmored defense, right?
No.
You just have to manually calculate what your AC would be.
Wait.
You
hold,
do 100% still get your unarmored defense. You are unarmored.
So then I'd get a 10 plus
It'd be whatever the T-Rex's stats are.
plus
Constitution and...
con.
Plus Dex plus Con,
Dex.
yeah.
That's still not going to help me enough to beat a
Okay.
16.
Really? It
'Cause
doesn't
it's
have
just
a 10?
there's no Dex bonus plus 4 to con, so that gives me a 14.
Okay, 14.
Okay.
All right.
So-
Yeah.
So you're going to take 8 cold damage. And I need a con saving throw of 18. Did you make it?
21.
Okay, so you made it. All right, so I guess I'm still grappled. Francis.
I think I am going to. So the lich is still grappled in the T-Rex.
Yup.
That kind of makes it a
Now
little
he's in the
hard to.
silence area too, which sucks.
I will have conveniently turned in a direction so that the party could still try and hit him.
Sure.
If you hit me, it's okay too.
Those
I'll
are all,
survive.
those
I'll
are all
survive
just
with
bonus
that.
hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
I'm
lot
going to
of
go
them.
ahead and. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cast Call Lightning.
He's going to counterspell that.
He cannot. He
Yes,
is
he can.
silent.
Semantic. It's not verbal.
Really?
Yep, it's only semantic.
Wow. My entire world is blown.
Because I went through all the spells earlier. I'm like, what can he actually cast? Only counterspell. I don't think he can do anything else. Any other spell.
I was like, my whole world is blown. Why did I think that was verbal? Fuck. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, because a lot of reactions don't actually use verbal because it's supposed to be like so quick. It's like a flick of a finger kind of
Makes
thing.
sense.
Yeah. But yeah, that's his only one that I think he could do. So yeah. Anyways.
Counterspell. Got it.
Cat. I can only do that like another 8 times. Something like that.
Except you only get one reaction around, baby.
I know. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
6, 7, 8. I could do it 8 more times.
Can I hit the Lich with my Warhammer? Or, well, no, that didn't work before, so we're not going to try that again. Can I hit the Lich?
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Yeah.
know how tall the T-Rex is. I don't know if I could reach that.
You're a monk. I'll just allow it. I'm
That's
just
fair.
gonna
You can lower him.
let the monk do stuff because it's
You
a
know,
monk.
I approve of this plan.
I mean,
Okay,
it'd
well,
kind of
since-
be like dunking a basket, right? You know, you just
Yeah,
jump up there
I
and
got
punch
jumps.
it.
Yeah, but she's a dwarf too. She's not
But
like
it's fine.
7 feet tall. She's like 3
It's
feet
fine.
tall.
I'm good.
Look,
I got
she
this.
can do everything that everybody else can. You know.
Anyways, I'm gonna just do an unarmed strike for my attack.
Okay.
No, we're not. 14, I don't think hits.
Nope.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. And then I'm gonna do my second attack. Also unarmed strike. 20.
Hits.
Yes. That is 11 points of bludgeoning damage. And then I'm gonna do flurry of blows for my bonus action. So 2 more unarmed strikes. Nope, that's a 12. And a 22.
Hits.
And that's another 11 points of damage.
Okay. All right. He is going to use his legendary actions again, and I think this would be the last one. He is going to do paralyzing touch to the T-Rex. That is a 21. That's going to hit. 6, 10 points of cold damage. I need a con save. I should take 10 points of cold damage, T-Rex.
19.
Damn it. Okay. It's Nolte's turn.
Okay, so I was asking people this, but wasn't getting a good answer from anyone but Riley. How is everyone on hit points?
Fine.
Good.
Did I get skipped?
I
No.
believe Riley might have gotten skipped.
Did you?
Yeah,
Did we-
because
Oh.
Nolte definitely made her saving throw in the time since my last turn.
Yeah.
Did we skip
He gets
you?
because he
I
gets
must
to go
have skipped
before
you
the
when
Lich.
Riley.
He should
or
have
when
gone
Vic-
right after me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
okay.
think you
Go
put
ahead.
me
I didn't mean
afterwards.
to. Yep. Go ahead.
Did Francis? Did you get to go?
Everybody
I
went
did. My
except for you.
spell got counterspelled. It took all
Okay.
of 3 seconds.
Yeah, and then I think it wasn't Cat the top of the order, and then it
No,
was
Cat's
Riley.
the last.
Oh.
And last.
So
Oh,
it goes
Cat's
Nolte,
last.
Vic, Riley, me. I must have skipped you for me. I'm
So
sorry.
we skipped you in between Vic and him. So just go ahead and
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I won't miss you this time.
Riley would like to have walked over to the nice fancy base.
Okay.
I'd like to pick it up,
Yeah, you pick it up.
look over at the Lich in the claws, in the jaws of the T-Rex.
So he does
Is this
not
like-
see you. You are behind him.
Oh,
from his
okay.
Vantage point.
I wonder if this is important. I'm going to smash it on the dais it was sitting on.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it smashes. You do see like not a smoke, almost like a translucent energy come out of it.
All right. Good.
Sweet.
All right. It is Nolte's turn then. At the top of the order.
Yep, I'm double checking that something works on undead. All right. Apparently, I'm the only one low on health. I'm going to cast at 5th level Wither and Bloom on this dude. So, oh fuck, he still has a. That, you know what? That's fine.
It's a new round. Can't he do? He doesn't have to wait till his new turn to do counterspell, does he? Or is it any new round?
He does have to wait till his new turn. You get one reaction per turn.
Okay.
He might still have a legendary resistance, so he needs to make
one left.
He needs to make a Constitution saving throw, and I'm going to burn another Wheel and Woe to make him subtract a D6 from it.
Okay, he's going to use his resistance because he rolled really poorly. So he does not have any more legendary resistance.
Okay, he is going to take half damage. On higher, you get to add the... So if it's a 5th level spell, that's going to be... Now I'm going to try to not actually do the math and just look at D&D Beyond. So it's 5d6 and he'll take half of that.
Okay.
So that's going to be 12 damage. And I get
And
to...
that is the half?
That is, yeah, that's the half.
Okay.
And I get to regain that plus my ability modifier. So I get 17 points back.
Okay. Riley, once you smash the vase, you do see he turns and looks at you, and the look on his face is just, he's pissed.
Oh,
Yeah.
buddy, was that important?
You knew.
Is it my turn?
It's Vic's turn.
Okay.
Next turn and then yours.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna continue chomping on this guy because he hasn't broken the grapple, right?
No, he has not.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chomp on him.
All right, Riley. You don't have to roll for that.
Okay, cool.
It tastes disgusting, though, by the way.
Oh, I bet that's
Just
just
say-
the best.
That is a really good chew toy there.
And I'm just
great
gonna
chew toy.
embrace it. Okay.
Oh, do I
What you
take
got,
a risk?
Riley?
I think I'm going to take a risk here.
Do it, Tom. It will be so amazing when you
We'll
kill
see.
this thing.
We'll see if it works. Can I get a con 17 saving throw?
Yes, I made it.
Okay. Then you are going to, holy crud.
I
You were going,
need
oh, go.
you to use subtract a d6 from it.
Even so, it's still like high 20s.
Damn it. Okay.
I rolled a
that's fine.
19 plus like ridiculous number.
then you will
29.
take 24 necrotic damage instead of 48.
24 necrotic damage.
Yeah. Oh, my last spell, I used Blight.
You said 24?
24.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. And that's your whole turn, Riley?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right. He is going to paralyzing touch the T-Rex again.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
Yep.
All right. 14 cold damage, and I need that con save. Beat an 18. 18 or higher.
24.
God, are you ever going to fail one? I feel like
No.
that's better than me trying to battle you to get out of a grapple. Like,
It's.
ugh.
I'm not. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna fail a con save.
Fine.
I have to-
Francis.
I have to roll pretty bad, I guess.
I'm stuck. I hate this.
You sure it's my turn now?
I'm sure it's your turn.
Okay.
Cast a spell so I can counterspell it.
All right. So I am going to try Divine Intervention.
Okay, he will counterspell it.
It's not a spell.
Ah, damn it! I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, it is. It is my, I guess it's my cleric ability that allows me to call on my deity
Okay.
to actually come and intervene. And
Wait,
so that's
Francis
what.
has a deity?
What's that?
Wait, Francis has a deity?
Yeah, I'm a cleric.
Zeus.
I don't know if Yulsi was ever told who Francis's deity was.
Zeus.
Very
We
cool.
haven't been really specific about exactly who he is, but he's a very appropriate and very, very consistent with my personality deity.
Wasn't it lightning?
Francis is very close to the chest about that sort of thing.
Yes, I'm kind of private about that. So yes, all I have to do is use my action to implore the deity's aid. And of course, the aid that I'm seeking is defeating the Lich. And the DM chooses the nature of the intervention, but it's a low chance of proceeding. I have to roll percentile dice, and I only have an 11% chance because I'm 11th level.
Gotcha.
So I got a yellow one and a red one, and the yellow one's going to be first. So here we go. Well, I rolled a 2 and a 1. So either way, either I just barely missed it or I was
so
really...
nothing happens then if you
So
fail
nothing
that?
happens. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It was worth a try.
So when this is going on, in the sky, you see lightning starting to go through the clouds, and then it goes away. All right, Kat, what you got?
And I hit him with an unarmed strike.
All right.
That's what we do.
Just a matter of who's going to actually kill this guy.
That was a 10.
He can't do anything in the jaws of the T-Rex.
All right,
10
my
misses.
second one, 25. So that
That
hits.
will hit.
8 points of damage. And then for my bonus action, we're going to do it again 2 more times. 16.
Miss.
And then
He has
second
an
one,
AC of 17.
well, 15 that time. Didn't get it either.
Miss. All right. Nolte.
Because you mentioned that the sky overhead was open and that Francis was praying to Zeus and was making lightning, is it stormy overhead by any chance?
It seemed like it for a second, but no, it is not stormy.
Oh, well, that's sad. That makes me actually sad.
Does storming give you like a bonus or something?
It does if I'm calling lightning.
It's storming all of a sudden.
Hey.
No, we're not going to do that.
No,
That's
it's storming. The Zeus's intervention almost worked, but it is storming now.
See, but that makes me feel bad. I don't want to do it if you're faking it.
I'm not faking it. I don't fake anything. Ask Paula.
All right, fine. Oh, never mind. I could not do that anyway because I am smart and not going to drop the T-Rex.
Ah!
Nice.
Damn you.
See how I understand how my spells work?
Uh-huh.
Totally understand how my spells work. And am cursing the number of concentration spells that I have right now.
There's a reason I haven't hexed them.
I'm like, oh my god, all my concentration spells.
That happened to me the other night when we were playing, and I was playing a druid, and I was like, dang, everything I want to do is also another concentration spell.
Everything I want to do is a concentration spell. I will wither and bloom again.
He will counterspell.
That's fine.
I wanted to do it so bad. All right. Vic, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna keep smashing him, you know?
Yeah, that doesn't do anything.
And
Riley.
just hold on to him. Yeah. I'm just holding him here, making him
All right.
stay.
Sorry, my dog pushed me out of frame.
It's okay.
She's
I'm
120
gonna-
pounds now, big
I'm gonna
girl.
Eldritch Blast him.
He's looking really bad, by the way. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
All right.
Let's do this thing. 15 for the first one.
Miss. Got 17 or higher.
21.
That'll hit.
15 damage.
That's it.
That's I get 3 Eldritch Blasts at this level.
You could shoot him for a third. He goes
That's
limp.
no, that's what I'm saying. 17.
Hits.
Yeah, that's gonna be 8 damage.
So what's this look like? He's in the T-Rex's mouth. You hit him once, he definitely dies. And then you hit him again. What happens to the Lich as you blast him? You've already blown up his phylactery in the corner.
The first one hits him and he goes limp, and Riley is just like pauses for a second and like blasts the head off as like Vic continues to munch on him and just kind of pauses and waits to see what happens.
Okay. So he starts turning into ash and just withers away and starts blowing away. The sky opens up. It no longer looks gloomy in the sky. The sun starts to come up. And yeah, he is dead. What does happen to you now that he is gone? You notice your powers start to go away.
I think it would be. I don't think it would be anything immediate. I think it would be just kind of like
thing.
Yeah, I think it would be just
Okay.
kind of like a slightly paler demeanor and like just feeling tired.
Okay. Yes. Now, this basically clears up the area. This area is no longer this withered swamp like it looked like before. It's normal, like a normal area. Over time, as you guys like leave and you start getting back to your normal life, maybe you go back to civilization. You notice that like people get word that the caves are no longer as dangerous as they were. The cities are able to start mining again over the next couple months. And overall, there's a new energy brought to all the cities in the area, and everyone is very optimistic for the first time in their lifetime in this area. And it starts becoming a place where people want to start moving and settling again, and all of those wonderful things. And all because of you guys saving the day. So what do you guys do to, moving forward? What does Nolte do now that she's helped save the world?
Loot the body.
So now that she's helped save the world, because we just got level 6 spells. Druid's Grove, if you cast it every day +1 for a year, you can make it an actual Druid's Grove. So she's going to go back to the hut that the hags were living in. And she's going to live there. And every day for a year, she's going to cast Druid's Grove. So that in a 90, I think it's like 90 feet, or it's a pretty big area she can do it in. She's going to do it every day for a year there to make an actual Druid's Grove at that hut.
The
Every
first
day
tags,
for a
right?
year.
The ones
Huh?
that had taken Francis originally? Those
Yeah,
ones?
the ones in the hut that we had fought that had taken Francis originally, she's going to turn that
Gotcha.
into a Druid's Grove. And we can talk later about what's actually set up there, because it's a spell that has specific things.
I love
But
it.
she's going to do that. She's going to go back there and make sure that every day for a year she's going to live there and cast Druid's Grove to be a place of peace and harmony and a beacon of happiness in this space with really, really fucking good stargazing lines. And
Stargazing.
while she's doing that, she's going to try to figure out how to fucking keep Riley from killing himself.
All right. Awesome. Kat, what do you do now that you've helped save the world? What does she do for the rest of her days or whatever?
Kat doesn't really think too far ahead. She just kind of follows where the vibes take her, and usually that involves a tavern or a pub.
Nice.
So, and I feel like saving the world is really something where people should buy you drinks like every time.
Yeah.
Just
Kat gets
automatic.
bottomless drinks every time she stops into
Yes.
Black
Also,
Rock
I get a
Village.
sandwich named after myself somewhere because that's
Yes. The Dankeel special.
exactly.
What about
Excellent.
Riley?
Riley would probably take this as his time to retire, and would probably occupy the new Druid Grove that's being made, as that seems as good a place as any to stay out of trouble.
Yeah, there's probably not a lot of gambling there.
Yeah,
It's not.
well,
It's mostly trees.
I imagine he slips away every so often to play some cards, but he is fairly reliant on Nolte's ability to heal at this time to keep from
Nice.
slipping off.
Lesser restoration does work on diseases, so I'm okay with it being an ongoing thing that I can't just get rid of it, but lesser restoration can keep it from coming back, so we're cool.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah. So I think he lives out a quiet life, kind of in the woods, slipping off to gamble every so often, but not causing nearly as much trouble as he used to, because he doesn't pop back up when he dies anymore.
There you go. What about Francis? What's Francis do?
Well, Francis returns to the church to nurture the growing and burgeoning community of new settlers, and he relishes the reinstitution of a normal, regular routine, generally, which starts at 6 in the morning, involves oatmeal, a regular schedule, and bedtime at 10.
Wow, he stays up late.
9:30.
Nice. And what about Vic?
Well, Vic started out this campaign as a small time, locally known folk hero. But after this, she's absolutely going to take credit for as much as she possibly can. And she's going to use her newfound fame to train others in the extremely strategic ways that she developed over the course of her time together. And bring others into the fold, and in case there's another issue in the future, they too know the right strategies to use in order to defeat evil in the world.
Excellent. I love it.
So for the record, this campaign took 2.5 years. We started in like March or April of 2020, basically at the beginning of the pandemic.
Wow.
That's true. Yep. This is the very first campaign I've ever actually ended, with the bad guy dying and everything.
You did it. Oh.
And we actually made the last battle all day. Lee's been like,
So fun.
I don't know. Maybe
Well, I knew-
the campaign's just
I
gonna
knew
end
Laura
in a
wanted to
TPK.
leave, and I'm like, so either you guys leave and go to the city, I'm like, and I got nothing, or you finish it tonight. Maybe.
I didn't know the Lich was in the cave. I just assumed we were gonna go back into the city and keep on keeping on. I just didn't want everyone to think we were stuck in this cave. It wasn't stuck in the cave with that, or we weren't stuck in the cave with it. It was stuck in the cave with us.
I
Yes.
mean, technically he had a dragon he could fly away on. And if he didn't have silence, he could have gotten away.
It had a dragon it could fly away on until silence and a T-Rex made it not be able to get away.
Correct. Because he also could have done plane shift if he wasn't stuck in silence. I didn't think the T-Rex was going to drag him back in.
That was great.
See,
that was a
here
great
we go.
Nobody expected the T-Rex.
That makes the silence spell and the fact that the T-Rex was there, even though it couldn't do magic damage, was totally worth it. Because the T-Rex wasn't doing damage, but it was fucking holding it in silence. And that was worth every one of Nolte and Vic's
That was like the only
turns.
good idea that Vic had like the entire campaign.
That was
just, like,
amazing.
It was inspired. You saved the best for last.
I really feel like that was a perfect combo there, and we could not have done that any better.
Mhm.
That was a 3-character combo.
That was
to
Riley's
do that.
silence too, wasn't it?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was Riley's silence and Nolte's polymorph and Vic's smart idea, and between the 3 of us, we got him.
So
And that T-Rex,
I also
you
expected
guys-
my dragon to get some recharges, and it didn't. And I kept rolling 4s, and I'm like, I need a 5 or a 6 on this D6 so he can
in order to
flame
get
the
it.
crap out of you.
I
don't
want to hear
think
what
it-
Vic was,
I was
Paula
gonna-
was saying about the T-Rex.
Yeah, I don't know that it would have maybe it would have mattered, but the T-Rex still had like 80 hit points and Vic had over 100. So even if
Yeah.
it wasn't the T-Rex, it would have been, you know.
Yeah, but he does 18d6 damage of fire damage. So
I
it
probably
could have
could've
switched
taken
you back
that.
to Vic.
Let's see.
Yeah.
18d6.
Well, and plus the Great Apes, we did a lot of hit point sync from polymorph, which turned out really good.
Yeah.
We were able to get a lot of that
Mhm.
damage to not us actually dying.
Yeah, because the ape took almost 160 hit points.
Mhm.
It was
And thank you,
157.
Francis,
Oh.
for bringing Riley back with almost 100 hit points that he lost. So that
Yeah.
was good. We were
Yeah, you
that
guys
was a
took me
good
from
fight
dead
all
to max
round.
HP before my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Riley
good.
with
Yeah, that was
I
a
was
lot of
gonna
fun.
Nolte with
That's
her
fun.
rage heal.
That was an excellent.
Rage. That's great.
That's what we're going to call it from now on. It's now the rage heal.
Nice. All right. Well, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you guys for watching. And we will see you guys. Who knows? Maybe we'll play another campaign sometime. But thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Game on.